You got the hottest player in the pool room, arguably the hottest, Shane Van Bonen. He's been running balls since he walked in the ball in the ballroom. And you got Danny Harriman, who's working himself in the stroke during this tournament. But at this point, they're dead even. They're playing with 16 players, single elimination, 200-point matches. Loser goes home. Earl Strickland, we're going to call you Mr. 100 every match, I think.
Hey, guys, guess what? Earl Strickland in the booth.
Welcome to the booth, sir.
I got some pretty good stats going right now. 3 consecutive matches, 100 ball or more.
Congratulations, sir.
Good for you.
I got to keep up with my own stats in this.
That's about as good as you can play.
Well, I was just thinking about it. It's not too bad of stats, really. But I'm not bragging on myself. I like this game. But at the same time, you die by the sword. If the other guy's shooting, he can really punish you and keep you in the chair. And that's, it's a tough game mentally. It really is.
And we saw that with Jason and Joshua. Jason scratched 5 times. So you can't take anything away from that 17-year-old. I'll tell you, he's a pretty awesome shooter.
Well, he's not showing any nerves, and he's just enjoying it, I guess. That's
Killer filler.
What's going on with him. But, like I said, the break, when the lag's really important, unless you hit a perfect break. He's got a shot here on the 10 ball. I'd be shooting at it. I think Shane will shoot at the 10 ball.
I think you have to. It's pretty hard to play safety here unless you, go off the 10 up the table or the 3. But you don't want to come out not shooting.
See, he's rolling today, ain't he? I can't. Yeah, he should be shooting with a level stroke. I wouldn't draw the ball.
He's jacking up on it a little bit, but I think that's just because he's near the rail.
I still wouldn't draw this. I would roll it. But anyway, this is a great game, straight pull. It really is. I wish there was a clock on it, though.
I'm glad you're here.
But I know it would confuse the players a little bit, being pressured, but I'd like to see it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Earl, there's a lot of people in here that wouldn't be able to run around the table that quick if there was a shot clock like 20 seconds or 24.
Nice see, he rolled that ball, and that's the right way to shoot that shot. Even though he had he could have drew it a little bit. That was the right shot. Now he's got the first open shot to start a good run here. Probably take the 5 ball. Obviously, it's the easiest shot, unless it won't get him. It might not get him any position. I can't tell. I think he can draw over just for the 6 or the 1.
Yeah, the 1 might go. It's hard to tell from our angle if it's got a pocket or not.
I think that's what he's got to do. He's got to draw, or he can take the 15. He's got to take the 15 and run into the 9. That's the shot.
Everybody listen up because
he ran into the 1.
Boy.
Ooh.
Missed the ball.
Yeah. I think he took the wrong shot. I thought he should have took the 5 and stopped. And he still had the 1 and the 6. He took the wrong shot there.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Earl.
A little uncalculated.
It's very important in straight pull how you start out the match.
When I said shoot the 5, and he's shooting the 15.
Yep.
So he did it out of spite, Earl.
I don't know.
No.
But I've played a lot of pull. I know what the shot is most of the time. I don't always make it, but
you have to show respect to the game of straight pull. You can't just jump up there and shoot that first shot jacked up hard, like Earl said. He level on it, roll it in the pocket.
No, right now he's got to shoot the 6, obviously, and then he's got to deal with those balls that are tied up. They're not dead, so he's got to break those up immediately somehow.
You think he'll get on the 11 ball after he shoots the 6?
That looks good.
The 11 ball's next, obviously, and I think he should draw back where he's going to take the 11 ball now and run into the 2.
Yeah, he doesn't like the
4. That's the 4 there. He's going to run into those.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't.
See, that was actually the wrong shot.
He almost got caught bad. He did get caught pretty bad.
He should have just shot the 6 ball and then the 11 and grazed off of the 4.
I agree.
So that's why he fooled me again when he was shooting that ball. I said, what's he doing?
He's stuck with the 6 in the
I
corner.
don't know why these guys won't listen to Earl Strickland again.
Well, I'm not the greatest straight pull player, but I played it a lot. I like the game a lot. He's going to cut the 3 in.
The billiard on the 3, possibly off the 6 with a little right-hand English.
Oh, okay. That's maybe the shot he's playing.
If you're going to do all
He's
that,
either going to cut it in or play the billiard. He is playing the billiard. Good shot.
Wow, very
Nice
nice
shot.
Wow,
He's lucky that shot was laying there for him after he butchered that
sure was.
little shot there. But he looks a little shaky, so we'll see if he squeaks through this first rack. The balls are laying kind of funny down there, too.
the first rack is the rack you got to be careful on.
Right now, I would draw back. This is what I would do. I would draw back a little bit on the 4, and then I would just take the chance right now. I'd go for the 4, cut the 4 in the corner, and go into the stack.
Right now?
That's how I would draw back and just take that shot right now.
Okay.
But these guys,
everybody's not Earl
they
Strickland.
don't play like I do. I noticed that. They don't play the game like I do. I have noticed that.
I think he might shoot the 15 and go into them, or get on top of him. We got on the 9 ball. For you guys that don't shoot
was a
like
good
Earl,
shot.
that's a better shot.
That was a good shot. There was nothing wrong with that. He's all right now. He'll just draw off of these or stun it into him.
It's sort of like a stun follow shot, to get a little
That was
forward.
a good shot right there. He made a good shot.
Yeah, he's in a good position now to get on the 14 and take care of the little problems he has if it doesn't already go.
There's always so many shots in this game, and you can't really even sit here and tell which ball the guy could shoot. A lot of times,
It's a matter of feel. If you got an inch on the 1 ball, or
like
you
the
got
one.
an angle
See the
on
ones for the corner. I love just shooting those in, getting
you
them out of
shoot
the way.
One, you
Listen to me.
move the 10 ball across, right?
I just love shooting them in and getting them out of the way. They're like dead men, you know what I mean, sitting there. But
a lot of people overlook the corner. Earl's making a great point here. A lot of players are afraid to shoot in the back
if you saw those
pockets.
those old players from years ago, they shot a lot of balls back in the corners. I noticed they don't do that as much today. Seems like they're a little more afraid these days. But he seems to be doing all right. He's going to cut this in and run into him. I'd just cut this in and run into him and quit dealing with those balls that are tied up. See, the way I play is I want to get every ball separated and then do my work.
Yeah, he's got a big angle here. He's worried about knocking the 1 out, but he shouldn't because
I finally got
the other
something right.
ball's going
I
to
finally
stay
got
there.
something right. He had 8 shots, and he took the shot I said, see? Just to get the ball separated now. Now you're all right. So now
you just stay out of trouble,
see this
right?
ball,
when the balls are
ball
open.
straight in the corner? I'd just shoot it in.
Yeah, you shouldn't even
Like it
hesitate
ain't nothing.
here.
I just get up and shoot it in. You know what I mean?
Those upper pockets have been playing like
Well,
loving
no,
cups all week.
It just saves you problems. You know what I mean? It's a little harder shot than a straight in the other corner, but I still say it's easy to get them out of the way, and then you're free, and you can go on and play your break ball.
Yeah, shoot that ball in the corner. Don't be
You start
scared.
thinking too much in this game, that's where you mess up. Okay? Right or wrong?
We're in the mind of Earl Strickland, fellas.
Well, you don't want to be in there, but I'm just kidding.
We're rearranging the furniture.
It was like Mosconi. I couldn't never understand what he was thinking. You know what I mean? I looked at him. I said, "What is he really thinking?" He's like Einstein or something.
And he's hard
Mosconi
to
was.
read. A definite genius, a pool genius for sure.
He was like Einstein. He really was. The guy, he had a flaw in his bridge, and he was great. I couldn't believe it.
Did you try to correct him?
No, I didn't. I wouldn't dare tell him anything, try to help him. He would yell at you or something. But he was really he was thinking about something. I don't know what he was thinking about in the end, but you couldn't get close to him in the end. Literally couldn't get close to him.
Wouldn't you go 5, 13, 8, 10, 12 here or whatever? He's going to go 8, 5,
He
13,
could go 1,000
12.
ways. Let's see. He draws this one a little. He stuns it. Okay.
Stuns for the 5. He's
All
going
right.
to go 5, 13 and then slide over with the 10 ball.
Now go.
See, I wouldn't
I'd go 1 ball, 12
break
ball,
with the 13.
or I'd go. You could shoot the 12 in and stun and roll the 1 up and then roll up.
He's drawing back for
There's
the
so
1.
many ways to go. He's going to draw back.
Yeah, a lot of times it's just how you feel.
Well, see,
Do you want to follow
the
and
way
get perfect? or
the
draw?
way he went here, I really don't like that.
Well, no, he ended up
It's
short
tricky
in the
now.
shot, and he might run into the ball that he's trying to shoot.
He's going to have to shoot the. He's going to have to take the 1 as a break ball now. I would have wanted the 15.
Yeah, he's still got an option on both balls. It's just how you land on the 1 ball here.
Oh, he's going to take the 15 anyway. But now he's landed funny.
Yeah, this is tough to
Let's
follow
see, I just
one
said
rail
to take
with a
the other ball. didn't they?
You just don't listen to your.
No, they don't.
That was nicely
That was a
struck.
nice shot, though. He got out of it. He got out of it nicely, but it was not the right way to play it.
No, he sort of fouled it with just a little bit above center with
You
some
always
spin
want,
on it.
listen, you always, the easiest way to the last ball is to roll into position. You know that as well as I do,
Yep.
right?
When you see
Roll.
a good player rolling
When you
into
watch
the
me
key
break
ball,
the stack, watch my position. I leave my object ball, I try to, I don't get to do it all the time,
of course not.
but I try to leave the object ball a long ways from the rack. I don't want the object ball close to the rack. I want the cue ball about a couple of feet from the ball, too.
You generate some momentum that way.
That's
going
right,
into
and I
the
can
rack.
knock a few more balls off the stack than most of the other players, so it makes my outs a little easier.
Well, Earl, I'm not sure we want to wake everybody up over here. You know, you
Well,
gotta,
they ain't got my
slow it
style
down.
either. They don't know how to do my technique. I got a certain technique in this game. I trained myself for 5 years in this game. Hopkins said I couldn't run a rack one time. He was right. And then I learned how to run hundreds.
How do you think he's going to hit this with like a
I would hit.
center?
I'm telling you,
stun
these
shot?
are the shots I love. You just be a little bit aggressive, high on the cue ball, real high on the cue ball. These guys don't like hitting the cue ball like me.
They don't like hitting it all the way up. I
He
agree
might
with
come
you.
off different. See,
He did hit it with a follow, but he didn't hit a force follow like
and he
you
didn't
would
knock
have.
as many balls off the stack. See,
Yep, that's exactly what happened. So you got a little more dead ball that way going into
he
the
let
set.
up on it. He doesn't put a full throttle on it. You know what I mean? A little bit, not too. Not a not a
Hey,
extreme
Earl.
amount of speed,
Hey, Earl.
but enough.
Earl, what's your high run in this game?
My high run is 408 balls.
Wow, how do you like it out there, folks?
Yeah.
Wow.
A lot of people don't know I'm Mr. 400 too. Not just-
How long did it take you to run those 408 balls?
It took me 2.5 hours, and I did it in Greensboro, North Carolina, where I used to live, in a pool room called Break Time, which is called Breakers now, I think. It was on Go Crown Brunswick's, and I was trying to beat Mosconi's record, 526 balls, but I never could accomplish it.
Wow.
That was a great accomplishment. I got to admit I failed,
There was very few people
one
in the
area.
400 club.
but there's not many people in the 400 club,
No, maybe half a dozen.
so I'm got not too much company really.
Very
That's a
elite.
pretty elite club right there.
Right.
But, a lot of people overlook my straight pull. I can play bad, too, but when I'm playing this game good, I really love it.
Oh, it's fun to watch you get rolling. I've been watching some of your matches. You play.
See how hard
Very
he's had to
nice.
work for this rack?
Yeah.
Because he didn't, get this right break off.
Yeah, you can see the 2 ball. You don't want to really get on the 4 ball. You'd rather get on the 15. You can't see the 2. He's jacked up on the 3. Well, he can't see the 2. There's a couple things. He's worried about holding up the cue ball on this shot.
The 2 ball's an easy shot. He's supposed to shoot the 2. Like I said, how it's hard to commentate. I knew it would be hard to determine what ball they're going to shoot all the time. Obviously, he's going to shoot the 2, run into those. That's the first time I've seen him be a little bit aggressive. That's the way I would have shot it, maybe. Just
Yeah,
to
he
open
starts
him up.
out very
Now the
conservative.
table's open. He'll take the 15. Maybe we can figure out what he's going to do a little bit now. Obviously, he's going to take the 4.
Knock out the break shot, maybe.
He's going to try to move a ball. There, the 3.
Goes right there.
Okay?
Yep.
I got that right before it happened, So it's hard to know what the guy's going to do every time. So he moved to 3. I'm going to tell you what. The ball I like the best, and you'll never believe this, is the 8.
Because it's a little higher. You hit
Yeah,
the top of
there's
the rack.
no scratch. Listen to me. Especially the way I shoot it. There's no scratch on the 8. If you get perfect off the 15 on the side or 11, whatever that ball is by the 1 is, if you could come to that and just stop and stun out a little bit and get the perfect angle, believe me,
Well, we've seen a lot of great players
the
scratch
8 ball. You noticed last night when I was running the racks, I was leaving the balls really high out. Didn't you notice? I wasn't leaving the balls parallel with the rack. I was getting them out above the rack. I was making sure I wasn't going to scratch. That was one of the keys in
And going
this
into
game.
the top of the rack is a great way to control what you're doing with the break.
Okay, obviously he's going to take the 9 ball, right? Is that right down there, Tom?
Yeah, he's going to take the 9 and probably come in between the 6 and the 8 toward the middle of the table somewhere.
Yep. Put some high right, or he could stay for the 10 down the rail or the 12, whatever that is. I think
Yeah, he might go 2 rails.
No, he went
for the
around
10.
it. Okay. That was a little dangerous, but The ball's all there. Even if he would have bumped that funny, he would have had the 1 on the side.
Yeah, or the 8 on the side.
I still like the 8. I like the 12 now, the ball at the 10, whatever he's shooting there. I like that ball, too.
Yeah, he's going to move
He
the
moved
8.
the ball I just liked. So,
He was forced to.
and I like that ball, too. There's no scratch on that one. If you get just right on it over here.
On the 1 ball?
No, the one that was there, the 10, the one he just shot.
Yeah.
I like that ball, too. But now he's forced to take the 3
Yeah, he's going to go
or a
sit
side
and-
pocket shot. So,
Yeah,
whatever
the
he
3's
comes
gonna
up
be
with.
his break ball. But like, you should shoot the ball in the corner. You know, don't worry so much about this.
That's what I was talking about. When you freeze up, you'll start messing up. See, I would go ahead and just roll the 1 in, shoot that ball in. You know what I mean? Do something.
Yeah,
Go
you
2
had
rails.
You had to bump that ball
Ball
like
skid
that.
a little bit.
You sure did.
Now you just shoot the 8 in the side. Nope.
Or you can
Well, let me
shoot the
look.
1 and come over for the 2 balls in the side
You
pockets.
don't want to draw back.
Why not just take that, what is that, the 10 ball or the 12 ball in the corner first, draw it back for the 1 on the side, and then come back for the 8?
Yeah, but it's tricky when you draw the ball like that. It's easier to roll. I think it's easier for him to shoot the 8 and do something. But here's a situation where he could do three different things, and
Right,
we
he
don't know
could-
what he's going to do. We'd have to read his mind.
No, we got to call it all of them. This way we're not
Yeah,
wrong.
could
No, you
shoot-
got to literally read the
yeah,
guy's
you could
mind.
shoot the 8, 1, or the 10. The 8, draw back for the 1.
He's going to roll it. I knew he would roll the ball.
Roll 4.
It's
for the
always
1.
safest out there. Listen, you pool players, it's always safer to roll the ball. Always.
Yeah,
See there?
choice, but
Now he'll just roll up on the 10. What is that ball there?
12 ball.
The 12 ball.
Sign.
He'll roll up on the 12 and just stop on the 12. Or roll. No, he'll roll up on the 12 a little. He wants to get straight in on the 12.
Well, it's true. When you take ball in hand position, you just roll the ball in the.
See, rolling
In the
the ball is
pocket
the
for
easiest way to
position.
play this game. It really is. Rolling the ball. And I do that pretty good. I like that. I like rolling the shots. He'll just roll up on this one. See, it's easier. I'm surprised he stunned that. He shot that wrong.
Yeah, he didn't have to do that.
He shot that ball wrong. I'll guarantee you. Believe me. He should have just rolled up.
He's
And
just
remember I
trying to get a
said
little feel.
he tried to fool me. Remember I told you, Tom, you're supposed to roll into position for the last ball?
Oh, I'm
And he
listening.
should have rolled it.
No, they don't take it personally, Earl. They've been trying to cross us up all week long.
Yeah, that was funny there. But this is truly hard to dictate exactly what ball they're going to shoot, especially when you got 15 shots. No, 14 shots.
A lot of times it's a matter of learning a player's style. You know, players play differently, and you know some guys you can figure out. You know, that are going to pick them off. You know, play a style like Danny Baruti. You know, it's easy to
He's
foul.
so quick, it would hard to be. Sometimes if he's got 8 shots, you don't know what he's going to shoot. He's so quick, he could jump down. Then you he's going to shoot that one. You know, once he commits, though, he's not going to get up, though, Baruti, right?
No.
It's kind of like me. I'm easier to predict, too.
Yep.
All right, he drew that one. I don't see the screen here. What happened?
Yeah, there's.
All right.
I got
He
somebody
drew
at
the
booth
break
was
that
asking
time.
me a question
and
here. Go
I
ahead.
still say it's always dangerous to draw the ball. It can go right in the corner. But he's landing funny on his break ball, so he was forced to draw that because if he followed it, it could go right in the corner because he didn't have the right angle, right, Tom?
Yeah, you could have easily scratched in the corner if you would have followed it.
Right, because he didn't create the right angle, right?
Yep.
All right, he stopped at, what was that, the 10 ball? Yep.
Yeah, he's going to shoot the 7 and roll down at a short rail maybe, or
No, he's going to shoot the 13. He fooled you right away, see?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's doing that, you know, because what's he going to play position on? You can get back above him, get back to the same position. The 13 can go. It's not that hard.
Well, I'll tell you what I'd do right now. I'd shoot the 7 in the corner, bounce off the bottom rail, and I'd go straight through the stack off the 15.
Exactly.
If he doesn't do that, he doesn't know how to play straight pool.
He listened to you.
Yeah. Yeah, he made up his mind and changed his mind after listening to us a little bit.
Yeah. And you got to be aggressive on this. Don't let up.
Well, there's no safety valve, so you got to go into him a little harder.
He's jacking up a little bit. I don't like that. You want to keep the cue extremely level on this shot, this particular shot. If you jack up, sometimes you can miss the ball. You can make it hit the rail, and it'll bobble.
This is old school you're listening from Earl Strickland here. That's exactly how the
Funny
old-time
things will happen.
players
He
would
almost
follow
got
it
trapped.
very well.
If it would have spun over there, he could have got trapped.
Yep.
So he really didn't shoot that shot correctly. It should have went the other way, the cue ball.
But he got great results anyway.
He did
so.
because he elevated the cue. It went over there. See, my cue ball would have wound up somewhere in the middle of the table on that one, I think.
Yep. Would have went forward instead of
A little
coming
more
back.
forward. He jacked the cue up a little on it.
He's playing for the 9 ball here. Oh, he ran into the. He wanted to
Ooh,
run into the
almost
1.
trapped himself. He's lucky he's got the 6 ball.
Yeah.
I'm
Right
not
here.
sure he's got the 6.
Yeah, he does. He's extremely lucky.
He's got the 1 in the corner that he's got to look at.
No, he's got the 6. He's so lucky there, but that's all right. I got a little luck today myself.
What?
Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind.
One
I made a break shot today, and the cue ball got away from me, and it was going. It was
Wow,
going
that
3.
was
I think it was
sloppy.
going 3 rails in the corner, and a ball intercepted it. So I can't
I
complain.
remember that shot.
Well, I mean,
You
I
were
can't
playing
say
right
he got
over here.
lucky. You remember the shot, don't you?
It was right over here.
Yeah, I was playing Johnny just a while ago.
Yep.
I know the cue ball was going right in the corner, 3 rails, and the ball intercepted it by the side pocket.
When you're playing a player like Johnny Archer, what do you think it is? Whoever gets the opportunities is.
Well, every
You
time
need
I
a-
shoot, I got to make a statement. You know what I mean? I got to make 50 or 100 or more. To beat great players, you got to run 50 or 100 or more every time you shoot. Every time. I still say 50 ain't enough. I think you got to run 75 or 100 or 150 balls every time you shoot. 130, 140,
On
120.
open shots, you got to get you're right, 50 to 70
Some people
balls
don't run
for sure.
100 balls in their lifetime.
You got to run.
You're talking about running 50, 75, and 100, 150 every time you get
And
up.
I'm gonna tell you what's classic about this game is if your mind is strong enough. This game truly is like boxing. I always said pool was like boxing, and I think
Champions are like have the
Listen to
same
me.
traits as champion boxers.
straight pool really tells the truth about it, and I'll tell you why. And it was last night was a good example. You know, I sat there for like 50 minutes and waited for my chance to show how great I am.
Against Tony Robles,
know what I mean?
he was moving at the table
To show
very
all the
well.
years of training. Let me explain something to you. You know why straight pool players, they sit around and hit balls forever. They hit billions. It feels like they're hitting billions instead of millions or thousands.
$1,000 a day. $1,000 a day takes about 6 hours.
Let me tell you
Pocket
something.
1,000
Let me
balls.
tell you something. When you're a straight pool player and you're a die-hard straight pool player, you know, Tom, you hit balls all the time, religiously, all the time, right?
Yeah.
And you know why? It's because when the guy puts you in the chair, you know when you get up, you got to hit him with that kitchen sink, you know, from the chair.
Oh, the worst
The
thing to
chair
do
is always there, Tom. Always there.
Yeah, the worst thing to do is let a good player right back to the
Now,
table after he
finally,
misses.
he's going to roll into position. Finally.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
he
rolled
did.
into position.
I thought we were going to see another stunt
Uh-huh.
shot. And he got perfect.
Because he rolled the ball.
Because he rolled the ball.
That's exactly right.
You got lucky on that one.
Now, he's perfect this time. Now, I would be a little more aggressive on this break ball because it's out ahead of the pack. And it's perfect to hit right on the first ball. And the cue ball really can't do nothing crazy unless you... He really doesn't have my swing, though.
Nobody's got your stroke.
You know what I mean? I can make the cue ball. It'll come out and just stop. You know what I mean? It won't go nowhere.
One of the best
I'll
touches
hit it so
we've
high on
ever
the cue
seen.
ball, it'll just bounce off of it and just stop. You know what I mean? Like a marble. Remember we used to play marbles? The ball would just stop and you're spinning. But he's not going to do that. He's going to hit it some baby kind of way, probably. You know what I mean?
No, he should force follow this ball.
I'm hitting.
You're hitting
listen,
the rack high enough.
I would
where
be
you can,
hitting way above the equator on this shot. Way above the equator.
Yeah,
Look,
he's
no,
not-
he's stunning
He's
it
a
again.
center ball again.
He's stunning. He
above
might go
it.
right in the side.
He's following it. He's just.
I
had a
told you
foul
he
on it.
don't think something ain't funny. He almost went right over here in the side too.
Oh, not
If he would
really.
have hit it a little lower, it would have went right in the side.
Right. If you don't hit that shot with a foul on the top of the rack, you're
Let me
taking
tell
a
you
chance.
something. I'll tell you the difference. If these pockets were tighter, I'd kill these guys.
Absolutely
I'd kill every one
rob
of them. I'd really kill you then. If the pockets were real small, take like table 5 over here or 3. If the pockets were like 3.5, 4 inch maybe or something ridiculous, I'd kill you.
Why do you think that is, Earl? Just pocketing ability, or
Because all these things would become more
The-
difficult. These break shots
the
would become.
touch to the pocket?
The break shots would become way more difficult. Then I get you to miss the break ball, not have you. Get you where you couldn't even make the break ball. I got great bridges for this game. That's what it takes. This game takes a variety of bridges. More than 9 ball. I never even realized it. I still don't play the game when I practice, but maybe I'll start practicing again. It's kind of.
He doesn't like rolling his 14 in the side. So he's looking at that 3 ball rather.
Well, he ain't going to do that. He's going to roll the 14 ball in. I'll tell you that right now. He ain't going to take the risk on that combination. It's too tricky.
Well, it's not. I think he had half a pocket on the 3, but
I know I'm going to get this one right.
Yeah, he was lining up for it.
Yeah, but I know from experience, if I was in that position, I'm not going to shoot that shot.
Yeah, we knew what the right shot was.
Which, of course, we had to cover ourselves, right, Tom? Or he's going to roll the 2 in or draw it a little bit. Whatever he can do with it. He's going to draw it. Looks like he's drawing.
Going to draw into the rack or just
drawing
downstairs?
Down there.
Why?
That was kind of risky.
He got in the 12 ball. We almost got in the 7.
He's going to go underneath the 11 with inside ball or a little bit of right, one or the other. I don't know which one.
I think you just got to roll him in. Yeah, he's got a ball in the corner.
I don't know if he'll
that
go
can play
down
shapes
table
on.
for the, he's putting inside on it. Just a little inside. He's going down table. I don't know if he'll take the 12 now or the 11. He's not going to take the 11 because the 3 might not pass the 13.
Can you believe he's shooting this break ball here?
I don't like that break ball. I like this one, the 11 ball. I'd leave that ball if I could. He can shoot this and stop right there for the 8, looks like. Or no, he's going to stun into him, and then he's got the 1. I covered myself just in time. Did you hear that?
He moved the 6 ball, too, in good position.
It's a good shot.
Now he's on the right side of the table after he shoots this 1
I'm
ball.
telling you right now, the 11 ball with the perfect angle is the perfect break ball. If you don't take that, you're full. But you know these guys play different than me. You'll never see me not take that 11 ball if I can get if I can run the balls.
Ball for the 11 ball.
I would right now. I would try to go. Let's see. He's going to pick off a few, and then I'd go down table and get that ball.
I think he's.
But these guys play different than me. They'll go down. They'll leave that ball down there sometimes and come back to this one for the break ball. I've seen them do that, and I don't play like that. But it's actually perfect. If you got out there, you could go 2 rails off of it. But I really don't play like that unless I'd have to. If I'm forced to, I'll do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought he was
Oh,
going to
this
do.
cat, now we got a mess.
No, he's folded around, see? A little bit. He still can get back to it. This shouldn't be a problem.
He's going to draw into
He
right
can draw
now.
right into it now. No. He's going to use the 3 right now.
This is a better angle.
But
so you
something
don't
funny can
get
happen.
behind the 13 and make the 7.
Something funny could happen.
Yep.
If he uses a 6 for a break ball, he just plays different than I do.
He could be
Like I said, I like the ball a long ways
He
away.
could be shooting down table after this shot. See?
That got funny, too.
He got lucky. The 13 rolled out the corner. I tell you, he got that
Absolutely.
was a real good roll. Don't worry about it.
You
If it
call
stayed
that
over here, he would have been trapped.
You call that one right to the tee, Tom.
Yeah.
He got trapped up to shoot up table.
Well, no, he would have been trapped worse if
He shot
if
the
that
other
13
ball
would have stayed a little closer. He'd have
Yeah,
been
he
dead
would have been
trapped.
trapped up.
But he's all right. With these big pockets, he ain't going to miss this.
Oh, yeah?
Nobody's
Oh,
gonna
God,
miss.
I can't believe he
You
missed
know,
that.
this table's going to get tougher and tougher. By tomorrow, it's going to be even tougher.
Yeah.
But he hit that ball, he hit that rail way up high,
He
too.
shot the wrong shot there in the stack,
Yeah.
obviously, right?
Yeah, he broke him wrong. He should have hit it from behind
Like I said,
instead of
you
coming
know,
into.
He's got, 3 different shots, but you got to shoot the right shot, right, Tom?
Yeah, he run about 58 balls there, though.
That ain't too bad. So Shane will just stun this one or draw it out. I don't know exactly. Stun it, go 2 rails, yeah. And then I think he'll leave those down there for right now. I think he'll use the 11 ball. If he's smart, he's been watching me practice. If he's smart,
He's been looking.
he's been watching
scouting.
me. Yeah, he's been watching me in practice, I heard. If he's been really watching me real close. And
Has he really?
if he's smart and he knows if he's been doing his homework, he'll use the 11 ball, but he ain't gonna do it. I can see right now.
Both
I
these
would've
balls
never-
are going to go in here.
I would have never played it this way.
He hit it soft, so he won it.
Wouldn't you use the 6 as a
He's
break
gonna
ball?
he's gonna use the 6 ball, I think.
Yeah, if you weren't, the 6 to get on the 11 is not that good from here. You know,
He doesn't like taking on that harder shot, but I do. See, that ball can be missed more, the 11 ball, than the 6. That's what they think. But I'm telling you, when the ball's closer to the rack, I miss more of them when they're closer to the rack than further away.
you need to get a perfect angle on it when they're close to the rack.
I would have
like that. You
never
gotta get it
played this.
straighter.
I would have went down table right away, maybe. You know that a while ago?
See where the cue ball is
He's
right
all right now. He's just going to use a 6 because he hadn't shot in a long time, too.
That's where he wants to be, back to the center of the table right there. You want
But
a straighter angle.
if you think about it, he hadn't shot in a while, so he don't want to really screw this up. So the 6 was the easiest ball to get to.
Yeah,
But still, I don't like the way he
Good
landed
call,
on it.
Tom. He couldn't get any closer to the center than that. Wow.
yeah, he's
I still don't like the way he landed on it.
Well,
Well, why do you like your break ball further away from the rack than where the 6 is right now?
I like it further away so the ball can go into it and just follow off of it and bounce off of
you
it.
get more momentum going into the rack. You can open
No,
up the
what
rack
you said
better.
was you miss balls closer to the
No,
rack than
these
the
guys
other ones.
don't want to take the other shots that I take because they think that they can miss the
Wait,
ball. They can miss the ball more.
I'm just,
Al.
I'm
Right.
just looking at the count.
That's what's going on. I'm more. I like the harder shot because it gives me the right bounce off the rack and gives me gets the cue ball free off the rack a lot.
Okay.
If you take a big angle on the
The
6
count
ball,
on the cards. Can't
I'm
you?
always
hard to
scared of
see the
sticking
edge
to
of
the
it.
rack. That's our biggest
Everybody
fear
is,
is
yeah.
sticking to the rack.
Right.
Okay. He's thinking about it now. He should have left more angle on this shot, right, Tom?
I think Danny actually has one more.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
They're
it's
thinking about the
59.
score.
Because I had 42.
Okay, I thought they were.
When they put up 41, I had 42. So maybe Danny has one extra. I could be wrong, though.
No, but I'm adding up to 65. Where'd he get 65 from?
yeah, well, there's something wrong there.
Five racks of 70.
Did they play 5 racks?
Well, what's going to add up to? It's not going to be 50.
He gave himself 49. That's what I
Oh,
thought
okay,
it was.
all right. That makes sense. 4 racks makes sense.
I thought he was contemplating this break shot, but I still say it's a little funny.
He's just going to draw it to the center of the table.
He's just
with
going
a
to draw off of it a little,
a
kind of
punch draw.
easy.
A punch draw.
No, he hit it hard. See, it could have went right in the side. Don't think I don't know the game. He's very fortunate he didn't go right in the
I don't
side.
think there's a game that has pool balls
Don't
and holes on the
think I
table
don't
you don't
know.
know.
I told you that was tricky, and it almost happened. Very fortunate there. Wasn't he? It's going right in the cup.
Yeah, sometimes you got to shoot that ball close to it, and you got to know how to hit it.
Pearl,
and
the
you
pearl
hit it the
trick.
way you're supposed to.
In the booth.
I'm still
It's hard to scratch in the
like
side from there.
like right now. I like the 15 for a break ball. I think it's ideal. If I didn't have to disturb it, I'd leave it right there and get on it.
I think it's way too early.
Well, I'm sure something else is going to develop.
Yep.
Yeah, because he needs it right now to play position.
Yeah, you might shoot the 5 ball here. You got a big angle to get into the stack. He seems
Now,
to
I would
like
go.
to do that.
I'd go right through the stack right now. I don't care how another guy plays this game. They're playing it wrong. I'm telling you, just open the table up right now.
See how he was looking to split the balls over there? If you could
That
split
don't
the
matter.
balls,
You can't do all that. Just get up and shoot the shot and be aggressive.
you can do all that, Earl. He's going to split
You just
them.
got to be. See, he wasn't aggressive there. He's lucky he didn't get trapped.
The 10 ball, very nice.
That ball bailed him out. If the cue ball would have rolled against the 7, he'd have been dead trapped.
Well,
Let me tell you something, Tom.
the
He
odds
did
of not getting
listen
the
to
2
me.
ball or the 8 there
He
was
did not
slim.
hit that shot hard enough.
I
Simple
might
as that.
have hit it a little harder, too.
Yeah, I would have to
Just
say.
a little bit, but not too much.
That was
He's
too
lucky
risky.
he almost missed that ball.
A little shaky.
Listen to me, Gene, huh?
Well, he's
That
getting a
was
little
too risky,
squeaky
like I
here.
know the game.
He's been fortunate right there.
He's
All
going to
right.
hit the bottom of the 7.
He's all right now. He'll just roll into the 13 now and bump it over.
Into the 7 and 13. Both of them knock out the break ball a little better.
He's got to jack up over shoot the 8 or the 2. He'll have to shoot.
I think the 8's the easier shot here.
He's got to shoot the 8 because he can't get position. He don't want
If
to
you
risk.
shoot the 2, you might run into the 8.
That's correct.
No, he can't get the bridge to get any leverage on the 2 ball.
Yeah, it's
He's
much
got to
better.
roll the 8 in and shoot the 2 in the other corner.
The the lesser of two evils. You bridge a little less with the 8 ball.
Oh, he's going to bounce off and shoot the 2 in the same corner or the 9 in the corner. Damn, he didn't do that. That was a
He
little
didn't
risky.
get on the 9, and he got a little funny here on
He's
the
not
2
liking
ball.
this right now.
That was the wrong shot. He was supposed to play the 2 in the other corner.
By his facial expression, he didn't like it.
Or you needed to come further
Unless
across.
he's on the 9 ball.
He didn't get on the
No,
9.
he's not on.
Well, that
nine.
was he hit that too hard.
He's going to spin and come up for the 3 ball or the 7 ball on the side.
Here he is
3 in
cutting
the
the 2.
corner.
He's looking at the 2.
Yeah, he's
Right.
just going to, well,
He's
he
lucky
might
he
go
rolled.
up and down here.
I'll tell you what, he's lucky he rolled a little far enough.
Hit that one
Uh-oh.
inside.
If he gets
Yeah.
the combination here. He's lucky he's got air off the rail. He's lucky he's not froze on the rail right
Well,
here.
he's got the 12 ball sitting out there, or the 10 ball sitting down there by the
This is
side.
You notice I
This
keep
is
saying he's
not
lucky,
easy.
he's lucky.
I mean, it's a break ball, the cue ball.
Because he
close
is
to the
getting
rail,
a
but
little fortunate. You know, he's playing, he's way out of the line, you know what I mean? He's out of,
He's on tilt.
yeah.
He'll straighten
I
himself
can't
out.
believe he won't shoot the 10.
For you listening folks out there, this is the same Terry Bull right here. Shane ran a 305 in practice the other night.
Ooh, he
No,
tied
yeah,
it
they're
up.
well,
He got a little fortunate there, but that's all right. It's okay. He's a
got
good
a-
shooter.
You're
got a
good
peek
here.
at the 11, but yeah.
You're good here because you're going to hit the 3 and either go down for the 13
All right, he's going to go
or
ahead.
down for
What
the
is
9
that, the
ball.
15, Tom?
think
He's
it's
shooting
11.
an 11.
Oh, the
And
11
he's
ball.
sliding down off the ball. He'll have 2 shots for sure. If he goes low, he's got the 9. If he would have stayed high, he'd have the 13. You'd rather have the 13.
The 10 ball's a perfect break ball, but something else might happen before then. I don't know.
I would shoot the 3 right here and get on the 13 and bump the 14 and have 2 balls to get on. You know, if you move the 9 ball,
He
then
doesn't
when
see
you
that
shoot
shot,
the
Tom.
13.
He should. Now he does.
Must have heard you.
He's good at thinking things out. He really doesn't know straight pull, but he knows pool so well that he's able to figure stuff out as he goes along because he's a great
He's
pool
looking
player.
at it now. He's looking at what you're talking about.
Now he sees.
Just stop the ball, then shoot the 15 and bump into the 14.
A lot of times it's just common sense. You know, you have to.
Create just a little bit of
Think of it.
angle.
He should stay there for the 9 after bumping the
Unless
14.
he's going to force 4. I don't know.
He's going to bump the 14 and stay there for the 9.
I know he should.
Something like that.
He hit it a little bit weak, I thought, or something.
Well, you didn't want to go too far past and get a combo.
Or he couldn't hit but so much of the ball. Right? I thought he was going to hit it full in the face, but he didn't.
What's the key ball here? Is he going to shoot the
You
14
can do it
first?
2 ways. You can shoot the 14 and try to hold it up, or rather, that's a little thin angle, so he's going to shoot the 9 and try to go 2 rails with the 14.
That's the best way to play it. But, he don't have – I like being out on the table on this one. You know, you just cut it
Colonel,
in
how
with
do you
your
hit
nose.
this 14? You center ball it with a little right-hand English?
You hit it on the middle with the right and stun
Go
into
to
the
rail.
rail like that, on the middle. On the middle of the ball.
Exactly.
See how the ball was floating like a knuckleball?
Yep.
How it wasn't spinning much? That's because he hit it on the equator. If he would have hit it on any lower than the equator, it would have drew out and not left him an angle on the ball, and it would have had more spin on it.
That's why they call it dead ball stroke when you hit dead center.
It's very difficult to do that all the time. Do it right. Right?
Yep.
He hit that nice, didn't he?
That's why I brought it up to you so you can explain to the audience. Because there's people watching this that are going to learn a lot with you commentating.
Well, everybody send me about $10, done
Yeah, okay. I'm
for
handing
that
it over
information.
handing
I'm
it
just
over right
kidding.
now, Earl.
Yeah, we're
Look,
giving away a lot of free
Earl, don't
information here
think
right
that there
now.
wouldn't be many people doing that either.
But I don't know any other way to shoot that ball right on the middle and stun it. You saw how it was knuckleballing, and it wasn't. It was like floating.
Exactly. It's like sliding across the table rather
And
than
the ball
roll.
was going round instead of end over end. Did you notice that?
Yep. Is this going to be the full throttle?
This is
here
where
on
I'm
the shot?
going to tell you how I shoot these. I hit high on the ball. The cue ball bounces off the rack, goes to the bottom rail, to the side rail, and back out.
He's not going to do that.
Those guys just don't have that shot. I've noticed they just don't have it.
No, they draw. They don't
They
foul.
draw everything.
Yeah,
That's why they get in trouble.
Yep, but the corner
He's going to get in
exists.
trouble. He's lucky he didn't scratch. I'm telling you.
Yeah, if the 7 and 4 don't stay on that rail there, you're shooting up in the
He's
corner.
real lucky he didn't scratch there. Huh? I'm telling you right now, these guys are getting away with murder.
He can sneak that 4 by the 7 if he rolls it in, or he shoot the combination and get position. He might get tough after the shot, even if he does make it. I think he's playing the ball straight in off the 7. No, he played the combo.
Uh-oh. Oh, the side pocket saved him.
Yeah, the 5 in the side is the savior there.
And he had the 3 in the corner.
But you're shooting.
He's probably going to shoot the 3 in the corner.
Yeah,
or the 5. Either one. He's going to shoot one or the other.
The 3 ball, you got control. If you shoot the 5, you might jacked up. You might hit the 14.
Could foul the ball. Could foul the ball you're shooting over.
Yep.
But it's an easy shot. I mean, you're running right in the 14 maybe, or just beyond it. He's going to shoot the 3.
If you happen to overcut the 5 ball, you might hit the 14 and scratch. So, if you can shoot straight, shoot the right shot. Don't go into the balls unnecessarily.
Rolled it. Perfect. He'll shoot the 2 or the 4 or whatever that is. 4 ball. Starting to get my color. I'm a little bit colorblind anymore, I guess. I'm playing off Phil, just kidding. But
when do you play again? Earl, you play tomorrow? Or?
I play the great Thorsten Holman. I must break you. Playing him, I don't know what time yet. I got to check. They really hadn't made the schedule yet. But I hope it's a little later. I'd like to have a later tea time with him. I feel better if I can get up and just relax my day, do what I want to do, and just fill my way into the arena and wait for about 3 opportunities, maybe 4. And if I get the 4th, you're going to be curtains, I think. And but I could play bad too, like Jason did today. I was surprised how bad Jason played.
Yeah, it was shocking.
I really was.
9 ball here.
Yeah, combination.
3-way combination. Good shot. Oops, one.
Yeah, they're tied up.
A little chink there, right, Tom?
A little trouble. When you shoot the 5, get back on the 2, break them up right away. Don't waste any time. You keep your angle on the 2.
Boy, I'd love to have that 6 for a break. The 15's perfect. I'm just looking at all these little variations of where these balls are sitting. And to me, the 11 ball, and the 15, and the 8, and the 2's got a scratch. I can sit here and name all the balls that I'm looking at them all, right?
Yeah,
there are a lot of break balls out there. Well,
6,
it's got so
7.
many break balls out there. I'm looking at them all, right? And I'm looking at the ones that have the scratch on them.
That's a good thing to look at.
It's funny.
You got to think about it.
I never even thought about it like that. I've never seen it like that. I've never got to look at it like this. You know what I mean?
Earl's having an epiphany.
I really am having fun doing this straight pull commentary. It really is. This is exciting for me.
This ain't your first time doing this.
Yeah, straight pull it is.
Wow.
I've never commentated a straight pull match.
And can you believe he's a wizard at 9 ball and 10 ball commentary also?
The 15 is ideal. The 11 ball is okay for a stun shot, for a middle ball. The 11 ball is a middle ball. The 15 is a roll. The 6 is a middle ball and a roll.
Earl's talking about break shots now. If you're using that ball for a break shot, how you would hit it. Stun, middle,
it's really unique looking at them all and just knowing how they all react. You know what I mean? I know how they all react. But he's taking my favorite one. You're a fool.
He's going to get back on the 8 ball here.
But
he didn't see a way to get on the 8 that easy.
Shane's funny. He's going to take the 6. He's going to use the 6, I guess, or the 1.
It's a little more
Some guys like using the 1, cutting into the rack.
Yeah, the snooker players seem to like
you
only
use that one when you have to. We do. You know that?
Yeah. It seems the snooker players know how to go to that rail into the stack.
Now I'll start doing a little commentating on what he's going to do. Well, obviously he's going to shoot the 10. I think he'll shoot it with right top and come between the 6
and the 1.
And
right?
6. No, I think he'll go between the balls in the middle of the table.
The 6 and the
he should.
There.
That's the way I would go.
Yeah, he's going after the 1 because the 1's a bad ball.
No, I'm right. He's going to go between the middle. Now he's got to get the 1. I'd get the 1 right away.
He went between the balls, but he kept his angle on the 1. Why is an angle so important, Earl?
So you can keep moving the ball and keep
9 ball
getting an angle on the next ball.
A 9-ball, if you can't do that, leave yourself an angle to the rail and bounce off the rail, you can't play 9-ball.
See, he plays this wrong. I would have played this ball too. What's this ball here?
15.
No, the 13.
The stripe in the rack.
The 13, I would have just played 2 rails back to the middle and shot the break ball. But now he's got to go back down table. See, everybody plays so different.
Yeah. But
You know what I mean?
But he's leaning on the rail here. He's leaving himself a chance to go to the rail, slow his cue ball down, and get closer to the 6.
Well, being this far away with the different, it's still okay, but it's not textbook.
It's a little bit of an illusion to the angle we have from
All he's
here.
got to do is stun this to the
It's
rail.
really not
It's
that
no
far.
problem, I'm not saying, but it's not textbook. You know what I mean?
I agree. It should be rolling.
He still wound up in the same position that I would have, just rolling the ball.
Yeah.
I've
But it's
noticed
a
these
little-
guys love drawing everything. They love drawing every shot.
The match is tightening right up.
But
here.
it doesn't matter how you do it as long as you do it.
35 for Shane Van Bonen and 49.
That's
for
the beauty
Danny
of straight
Harriman.
pull, ain't it, Tom? Is
You
can
can
do
play
it.
it any way you
You
feel.
can do it like 300 different ways, right?
Yep.
The break shot, there's all kinds of break shots, side pockets. You can leave the cue ball in the stack, and there's a ball sitting out in the middle. Just go down and cut it in and go into the stack.
It's like painting a picture. You can paint any way you want.
Amazing but I don't use none of those. I never think of them. I don't know why. At this one here, I would just roll it, but it could possibly scratch. He'll stun it. He'll stun draw it.
He's-
That was like a
Stun
half
follow.
stun follow.
Yeah, half stun follow.
Yeah.
You
Well,
get-
it's effective.
You get good results.
It came
there.
out good. You can't disagree with
But
that.
but that second kiss, if he would have
Something
gotten the
coulda
second
happened.
kiss, he scratched.
Something could have
He
happened.
didn't get a second kiss.
He could hit the ball in
exactly.
the bottom rail and right in the corner. You know the old bottom rail you know how the ball comes on the bottom rail and kisses
Yep.
you in the corner.
Yep.
It can happen at any moment. That's what you're sitting and waiting for. That's
That's
what
why
I'm waiting
Moscone
for.
never ran 1,000 balls because
The scratch.
stuff happens.
Look at this. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Ooh.
he could
No,
win another inch.
he's
and been in
actually
trouble.
fortunate.
Yep, he's got the 14.
He's real fortunate there a little bit, but then that's the way it goes. I ain't gonna say he's luckiest guy in the world, but he's one of them. Not just
Yeah, remember Alan
But-
Hopkins at the banquet the other night on Wednesday night? He was talking about that one guy who was playing like 30 a game 9-ball, and the guy lost like 20 games to him. And the guy goes, "You sure are lucky." And Alan goes, "Yeah, I'm lucky I ran into you today."
yeah, that was funny, that story.
You know, so yeah, Shane's lucky, but he's lucky he's got talent.
Well, Tom, you had an opportunity to play Shane, didn't you?
Yep. You know, I'll tell you exactly what happened. I won the lag. I broke the ball. He broke the ball as I tried to jack up and hit that shot that you said don't do that, roll it in. And I missed it, and he ran 100 and out at me.
So you shot my shot the wrong way.
I shot your shot the wrong way, Earl.
So that's why you made a little sigh a while ago when I said that, huh?
Yeah, so what I did was, after the match, I told him, you should have let me shoot. You would have learned something.
How many did he run? 100?
100 and out.
Oh, he ran 100 now.
Yeah, but you could see the flaws in his game, right?
Yeah, I could see.
He only
he
got
was
100
like-
out of 100.
Yeah, he was, you know. You keep shooting balls in the hole, eventually you run out of balls to shoot, the match is over. You know, so it still comes down to pocketing the ball.
Well, he's got 3 shots. The one ball on the side he ain't going to take because he's jacked up over the 8. He's got the 8 ball and cut it in with inside or roll it. I think he'll inside it. He wants to kill the cue ball. He had a lot of right on it.
He's coming for the
He
5.
had a lot of right on it. See how the cue ball died out there, everybody? Don't shoot that shot without spin because you can't slow the ball down.
Yep.
Now he'll draw this or kill it with inside. I don't know either one. He's going to do one or the other. Or run into the 4 slightly with some spin.
Yeah, this could be tricky.
See, I got to cover myself. I'm good better at this than you think.
Yeah, just keep saying everything.
That's the
Give
only way to
every
get it right.
possible scenario.
But
you're
then-
going to have it right most of the time.
Now he's going to roll 2. He's going to follow this 2 rails, the 4 ball with inside with right. He's going to go bottom rail, side rail. He's going to shoot the 7 in the side or the 12 in the corner or the 14 or he's only got 3 shots. If he does something else, I don't know. I can't believe he can do anything else.
He's going to go 2 rails the way you said. I think he can get to the side rail. Cheat
Or he
the
could
pocket
shoot
a
the
little
1
bit.
too. I don't know. I don't know if he can get to the 1, but I don't think he wants to do that. I think he wants to come back around shoot the 12, come back, but that's tricky. He's got to get on the 7.
He should be getting on the 7 in the side or the 1 in the side, going 2 rails. You're absolutely right.
I'm going to tell you what, the right, well, he
The
could
shot in
miss
the
the
corner
one
is
that way.
the shot he looked at in the corner. You're supposed to look at. Some days you feel real good. You just know you're going to make that shot, so you shoot it.
He's drawing the ball.
He's bouncing off the rail, staying over here.
He does some, well, he's going to, oh, he just totally fooled both of us there.
Yeah, he played position on that ball in the corner. I don't like that.
He played position for what, the 11?
I'm going to tell you what,
Yeah,
that
but
wasn't I think it was a smart play because it was tricky. They're big pockets. You can take these shots
Yeah,
on.
but do you hold up for the 14 or you roll up
The
for
reason
the 7?
why we overlook it is because the pockets are so big. I
Yeah.
mean, we think the pockets are normally a little tighter, but these pockets are big.
Yeah, these back pockets seem to be accepting the ball very nicely.
All he's got to do is make the ball in the corner, get on the 3, and then break the balls out.
I think when it comes down to it, he's going to shoot the 12 and just bump the 14 and shoot the 14.
Well, if he's contemplating now, he shot the wrong shot.
Yep. Wow, that was profound, man. That really was profound. If you have to think about it after you got perfect on a ball that you were playing for, you probably shot the wrong shot.
Yep. Yep. But you know what he did there, I'm not disappointed with it because I like what he did. I might have done that myself. I'm not scared to shoot this ball in the corner.
No.
I don't think it's that hard a shot on these tables, right, Tom?
Exactly.
Not for the greatest player, but this guy's one of the greatest players ever lived. I told you he'd take it on. He's got to. Be a fool if he didn't.
Let's see if he follows for the 7 ball.
Can't believe he followed it.
Yeah, he's getting all he's got
shot
on is
that
a
wrong.
combination there.
He shot that shot wrong. That was I was supposed to draw the ball into the 14 maybe even, or not even touch the 14.
Yeah, I would have drew the ball or followed all the way for the 7 ball. I wouldn't have played for the combo.
He could miss this, but I mean, I'm sure he's going to make it, but still.
It's pretty straight. He got a nice angle on it. It always helps if you can play good position,
Well,
even if you shoot the wrong shot.
I can't dispute he's going to get out, so he must have done it the right way. But I still say he could have missed that shot. But
Yeah, you didn't have to get absolutely
But
perfect.
you know, he
on
doesn't have as
angle.
much fear. You know what I mean? This guy's he's a good straight pool player. He's proven that his break ain't only his best game. You know what I mean?
Well, what do you think, Earl? I remember there were years there where you were the guy that absolutely had
He's
no.
been stealing information off me too. This guy.
Yeah, but do you think it's because you're a young guy coming
He
up?
has. He's been still. I can see it
It's
in him.
true,
He sits
yeah.
around and watches me all the time,
He
and now he
does.
knows how to play.
He
Not,
jacks up
I'm
on,
just
on
kidding.
his bridge just like you do.
He's just proven that his break ain't his only game, and I'm glad too. He's
Yeah,
an outstanding player.
When you were coming up, I think like a young player falls in love with the game and he's playing all the time and he just gets on a hot streak where for years you were the best 9-ball player in the world, no question about it. And then, they change positions, and I think that guy coming up, like this filler kid, he'll get to the point a couple years from now where nobody's going to beat him. It just seems to work that way in streaks. You get those great players that are at the top of the game for a couple, 2-3 years. If you're good, if you're really great, you stay at the top like you did for years and years. And that's harder to do, stay near the top than get to the top.
You gotta want it. It's not really about money. You need money to live, and I need money to live, obviously. But
you pay your dues every day if you want to play that level. You got to pay your dues every day.
I like pool more than I ever have. Even though when I lose, I'm bitter about it. At least almost made a little mistake right there.
Yeah, another half a turn, and he was in nowhere land.
Yeah, but he plays a different way than I do, and we all play this game a little different. But like I was saying before, is you got to want it. It's like I said. My next match. I'm gonna sit there. I trained for it. I've trained my whole life for these moments, to get out of the chair and run 119 balls and out, and show the world just how steely and great I am, and how hard I worked to be able to accomplish something like that. People don't realize how hard it is to sit in a chair and all the anxiety that you go through waiting for just one opportunity to see if you can prove yourself.
And then control yourself when you get to the table after you're sitting a while.
Yeah, we had,
I
Dallas told
think
me
it's-
that Mosconi retired at 42 years old after a stroke. And he got the stroke because he just played so hard. You have to, if you're at the top of the game, you got to play. It's like giving a piece of yourself, it's dues that, are hard to pay.
Uh-oh.
Now, what's he doing?
Uh-oh.
here?
He might have barely. I think he's dead straight in.
I think he's dead straight, but you're so close to the pocket, you could probably cheat the pocket either way.
No, I think he's dead straight. He showed a little anger there. I can see it on his body motion.
Yeah, when he gets down to shoot it, though, he'll go 2 rails into the back of the stack. You're too close to the pocket with this object ball and not to have an angle. You're looking at a full pocket.
I think he's got
You're
a,
not shooting
Maybe he
down.
does have a little bit.
he's got a little angle there, Earl.
You create
You
that
can get to
angle.
the side rail here.
Yeah, still might not be able to hit the rack. though.
No, he's pretty straight. I'm telling you, he's pretty damn straight. I could tell by his anger.
Yeah, and usually you can tell by a player's reaction.
Everybody
what happened.
shows some kind of body. Even Monk, if he was playing straight pull.
I talked with Dr. James Heller. He was in my bracket, and,
Yeah.
and he's a surgeon.
Yeah. Thoracic surgeon.
Work on your lungs, and he says it's
Oh,
a
he
little-
could get
Wow,
to the
look at
stack.
that.
Wow. Yeah, he was all right.
He says it's
I don't
a
know why he
life-
was upset.
He said it's a life and death thing. He goes, I don't think twice about it. I don't have any nerves. I play straight pull. I play pull, and I'm nervous. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I think that's from a lack of knowledge somewhat. But I've also seen the toughest guys in the world, shake like a leaf.
Yeah, everybody does. Even I do it. I don't seem to have too many nerves this week. I played pretty steely. I really have. I opened up with a 46 and then a 50 and then a 63 or something. And then I said, well, I got to get better than that. And then I ran a 70 and then I ran a 126 and then I ran 119 and then I ran 111. So I just progressively got better. So that's what you got to do here. Definitely.
Yeah,
And
it
you got to wait
seems
for
like
your chance.
you're-
You got to wait for your chance. It's
Seems
just-
like you're lining up on the shots very well, and like you're just falling into your position naturally. You're not trying to find it. You're just getting down on the ball, shooting it in the hole.
I still say it's too easy, though, what we're doing right here. I think it needs to be a little more difficult. But, these conditions right now, Tom, are very conducive to very high-level play. You understand?
Yeah.
Very conducive right now to a high level. So, and you're seeing it. Oh, he missed that ball. See, now right there, I thought he did miss that ball. And
Yeah,
this-
it was a little sloppy.
and the
Hit
table's
the
giving,
pocket a little
it's
bit.
giving us a little something right now. You know what I mean? So,
As the tournament rolls on, it will get tougher and tougher, right?
Well, the next 2 days are going to be in the 90s.
you need some humidity.
That'll make it tough.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Yesterday, the humidity went down. A cold front came through. If you can believe it, in the summertime, they do it. It does it up here though. Doesn't do it in the south. But a mild, cool front came through and dried the air out. And you've been seeing a lot of high runs since then. First day the air dried out. I ran 126 right away, and then Urkulo backed it up with a 152. So don't think conditions don't have a lot to do with this game, And now, like Larry just talked about, is it's going to get hotter, then it'll get a little more humid, and that ball he just shot, when it gets a little more humid, might hang up. Okay. And there's not a lot of people in here right now. You need a few more people in here to start getting the table to play a little funny, so it can make you start worrying
it's
a little bit.
little hot when you're playing, I'm sure. But
Right now, the table is just playing perfect. I haven't seen a ball skid or nothing. So
yeah.
what's happening right now, it's very dry. And like I said, the air's dry outside. It's not real humid right now outside. Okay, obviously he's going to shoot maybe the 6 or the 5 or the 4. He's going to shoot the 6. Probably draw back or get on the 1. I mean, what can you say?
Shoot the 6, 5,
He's got-
4,
he's
1,
got
2,
five-
9,
he's got
3,
8
8
shots.
or 10.
Okay, There's a rule in commentating on straight pool. You only get 4 oars.
4
per
oars,
stroke.
okay.
He's,
I'll have to remember
There's only
that.
4 choices.
All right, he's just going to shoot the 4 or the 1 or the 5 or the 9.
you have
There, I got
options,
4.
but
He's aiming
I got
for,
one of those,
He's
I know.
aiming for the round one.
I
And it's
know
gonna-
one of those I got.
you know what you want to do is eventually get to the point where you get this 5 off the rail. You know, you can only play position for like a ball in the side pocket. So he'll
Okay, I'll tell you what I would do. I would shoot the 9, come
to the
back.
center
I'd
of
get the
table.
5. I'd get rid of the 5. And then I'd get rid of the 4.
And you gotta get straight on that 5 because it's near the rail.
And
so
then
you
I'd
can
go
draw
back
for
out
the
into
4.
the table. I'd try to get straight in on the 3, the last ball.
Well done,
Right?
Earl. You're going to
Well,
be
how
an
obvious
expert.
is it? But if I screw it up, I have to do something else. See, I do that a lot. I don't
Sort
care.
of like Shane did right here. He
That's what
screwed,
I do it, but I'm great at it.
Shane
I
screwed
really
it
am.
up. He's got to go up table with this
I'm
4
great
ball.
at messing up and getting back in line. I really am.
Well, you can execute so well, you know. You know, it helps a lot if you can execute.
I'm not going to lie about it. I'm good at getting out of line. He's out of line again.
What do you think about the saying that straight pool players aren't good shot makers?
That's a bunch of crap.
Yeah, you have to
I
be a
think
great shot
Mizrak
maker.
was groomed from straight pool, and he was one of the best shooters I ever seen. Mizrak. And he was groomed from this game, wasn't he?
Yeah, the thing is, after the break, a lot of times you get a real hard shot.
Sure you do.
And you got to make that
You
shot if
do.
you're going to run any balls.
No joke. Now he's going to take the 3, the ball I wanted, because he got out of position. Right?
Yeah, what's he thinking?
Yeah, you know what he does now? He could draw back, shoot the ball in the corner, or no roll up, and that's the right shot. Just roll up a little bit.
Well,
If you-
anywhere you get straight in on this 8
Well,
ball,
no,
you're good.
anywhere you don't move the ball very far, right, Tom?
Yeah.
Don't move the ball very far is the right shot.
And he saw the rolling the
He
3
actually
ball
didn't get
and
straight in, though.
gives him the corner, but enough to hold up the cue ball with a little spin.
You know what? I like where the ball is better now than over here. We wanted it here,
Yeah.
but I think it's better where it is
You like that a little bit more angle.
because it won't scratch as much, and it won't do as many funny things.
Yeah, if you're following the ball, it won't
It can
scratch
stick
as much.
sometimes and not give you a shot. You knock balls off, but you don't get a shot. You know what I mean? Because it's a little less angle. So all these little variations really mean a lot of times. People don't realize it, you know. They look at it and go, oh, he's got an angle. But it might not be the angle you really want
Yeah,
as
and
a
lot
pro.
of and a lot of times you miss because you got the angle a little funny and people
Now,
don't realize it.
I would roll this one all day long. It's just going to go off the 11 and the 3, the 11 there, yeah, and the 3.
He's going to punch follow this. The
Yeah,
ball.
he's never
That's-
going. He's
that's
just
'cause
he's
that's
never
how he
going to
hits the
shoot.
ball.
He's never going to shoot them the way I do. It's amazing. But that's okay. Maybe that's why he's a better player at this game right now. He's finished better than I has. He hasn't won it, but he's finished better. He's drawing again. I can't tell if he's drawing.
It
He's
might
just,
be a
he's
punch
just putting a
foul.
little draw on it.
Yeah, it was.
That was like a middle ball and hit it hard, wasn't it?
Yeah, look what happened. Great results.
He hit it great. I can't dispute it. I tell you what, if the pockets were tighter, though, I'm telling you, I'll beat him rolling the ball and him drawing it.
Huh.
If the pockets are tighter,
I think
it's,
you might have
there's
some there.
there's some merit to what I just said.
Yeah.
You just chew on that, okay? Just think
Yeah.
about that for a while,
Yeah,
Tom. All right.
I like that. You got a point there. Because the tight pockets,
You got to shoot straighter
ball-
if you draw the ball. 'cause
Yeah, balls don't go. You know.
I'm just saying you got to hit the ball better when you draw it.
Otherwise, it spits it out.
That's right. If you hit the point a little bit or something, I'm telling you. Pockets are tighter. That was a good break. He knocked every ball
Yeah.
separated. You see that?
Yeah.
So he'll take the 7 now, and obviously maybe the 13 on the bottom rail. Like, we say here, you can't determine what shots they're going to shoot all the time. Straight pool's a great game, especially when you're shooting. I can't think of any better way as you're running 100 balls and the other guy's sitting there. But like
Yeah,
I said,
like you
know,
said, it's being in the electric chair.
it's
when-
like an electric chair when you're in the chair and you're helpless and you're waiting on just any signs of hope.
Yeah,
and
you can't tackle the guy. You can't do nothing.
no, it's,
Well, except here's how it's not like boxing because it's more like you're sitting in the chair
see, he's got the 6 straight in the corner. I just shot that in.
and your opponent
you see
punches
that?
you for a round.
You see, the 6 was there right in the corner. I just got rid of that ball.
Yeah, how could
No
he not shoot the
survivors.
6
Get out of the
there?
way.
I can't believe he's going to shoot the break shot off over here. No, he's shooting
No.
the 3 ball. But my analogy with boxing, being a professional boxer, there's 3 things you got to do. You got to have good offense, good defense, and you got to be able to take a punch. And
Same things are happening here.
Yeah, then pull. You're
The
going to
punch
take a
is
punch.
when you're in the
100
chair.
balls. You're in the chair.
You're getting
Yeah,
punched.
But you're not allowed to raise your gloves.
No, you
The
can't
guy-
fight back.
The
You're
guy
right.
hits you for a round, and it might be
Yeah.
9 minutes or 3 hours or something.
Yeah, it's like you got to put your hands down and let him hit you for 10 rounds.
It's a great game. But I really believe it's a little too easy, even though I think this is good for us that we're all running 100 balls every time we shoot. It shows how good we are. But I still think you need to play a little more difficult conditions because
There's more beauty to the game
because
when you can do this.
you need the best players to really shine, and then if one of those guys comes along that's going to be the greatest guy that ever played the game comes along, then he'll run 100 balls
But
or
I
more
think
every
if
now
you
and then.
add the safety of the game with the tight pockets, there's guys that can drive you nuts with their safety playing, taking a half hour
I'm
to
telling
shoot.
you, but then I'll tell you what the way it should be. Leave the corners the way they are on this table right here and take the side pockets away. I'm telling you right now.
I got a better way, Earl. In this room, you play the game you're playing straight through, but when you get to the quarterfinals, you go to table 5, and when you're playing the finals, you're playing on 3, table 3.
Yeah.
And the reason I'm saying this is because those pockets are tighter in each one of the tables, like a progression.
I still think. Listen to me, now. Listen. I know I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I know what my game is like. My sport. Okay, I played the game.
You're
right?
a pool master,
All right.
genius.
I
There's
played
no
the
question
game,
about
right?
you how smart you are in pool.
Shouldn't I know something about what's right for it? Something? Ooh, he slow rolled it. That was creepy there, but he got it in. But I still say if you take the sides off and leave the corners the way they are, the greatest players will still excel. You got to make it where.
Don't you like the side pocket break shot?
No. I want to see the guy hit the stack harder.
Can't you make a cross side?
They can't hit that roll shot
You
like me, and I
cross
got
corners only?
That roll shot I got, it'll beat you. It'll beat you with no side pockets because these guys the side pockets are belling them out.
I love the way you shoot the corner, Earl. It seems like your ball always goes in. Shooting down the rail is
No, I
better
won't.
than
I like
anybody.
rolling into the stack. These guys don't want to roll the ball like me because they ain't got my ability. You understand? They don't have my high bridge. Listen, I got a big giant high bridge. I go way up in the air. I get to stick up higher than they do.
Which makes it more level?
Yeah, and then I bend my knees a lot, just like I teach. That's what I teach all the time. And then I get the ball rolling more than
This
they do.
is a world champion Hall of Famer giving you a lesson here at home.
So, like this one right here is a perfect one. I would just roll right into these and never have a problem. If he draws this, I won't believe it. He's not going to draw this one.
No, you can't draw
He's
this
going to
shot.
power it a little bit. That's
No,
all.
he'll roll this one because it's got a lot of angle. No, he won't draw this one. If he draws this one, he's a full. He could draw right back in the corner
I
down
think
there.
you want to hit it hard enough to get into the top of the rack. You
Yeah,
don't want to hit
yeah.
that second ball.
You
and
might hit the
full.
ball and then
You got
About Thorsten last year when he drew the ball. He had me 175 to 60.
Yeah.
Remember that? He drew the ball in the corner and lost.
Yeah, it was you each needed 11 balls, 139, 139.
That's what it was, yeah. 150, yeah, you're right. You remember that.
And you
He drew
found
in the
and you
that was
found
a
a
great
dead
shot I
ball.
made.
And
It was a great shot I made. Wasn't it?
yeah,
He's going to roll it soft.
it was a great match.
This guy is kind of scared. That was the right shot. He shot that correctly. That's what my ball
Yeah,
would do. It
yeah,
bounces
foul
back.
him.
You know what I mean? It jumps back and stops.
Yep, when you can get in the top of the rack like that.
He didn't draw that ball. He followed it more.
Yeah, you can tell by the reaction that he followed it.
Because it takes backspin. It comes back and stops like a golf ball.
Yeah, it
You know
kind
what I
of fools you like the Filipinos. They aim low on every shot, even when they're hitting the ball high. You know, last second they come up and hit the ball higher.
I can't believe he got away with it. Did you see
He
that?
split the balls. Yeah.
No, he hit the ball first over there.
Yeah, that's
that
what
was
I mean.
real fortunate.
He hit the ball in front
It
of the one he
wouldn't
was
go.
shooting.
He shot at a ball that wouldn't go, and he made it. That was amazing. Wow.
The spin worked for him, even though he hit the ball.
Well, I tell you what, I've watched these guys play, and they're playing shakier than me. I mean, I'm shaky at times, but some of these shots I've seen so far have been a little shaky.
Yep.
Right?
Yep, but he's still shooting. He's managing to shake the ball into the pocket just good enough when he has to.
I'm not going to try to predict a break shot of his anymore. He likes drawing them and stunning them too much. But I'll tell you what he's doing, though. He's going for a little extra. He's knocking more balls off the stack than I do. Did you know that?
Yeah.
He's knocking them actually all separated most, right?
Yeah, he's playing an open rack after the break.
I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. If he keeps doing that throughout the tournament, he's going to miss a break ball or two.
Interesting.
I'll quote me on that. If you don't see him miss a break ball later down the tournament, whether I'm in or out of the tournament,
Folks, you heard it right here.
he'll miss a break ball or two if he keeps hitting them that hard.
Yeah.
He almost,
Almost got in
I
trouble.
think he's
He
got
can
the
shoot
14.
14. He doesn't have to shoot his break ball. Did you ever get a roll like that? Oh, that one in Archer, you said.
I got a
The
nice
ball
roll on
saved you.
Archer. The ball, I hit a break shot and I lost control of it. I followed it. Well, I hit it too hard though, and the ball intercepted the ball.
That's cool when it comes to your rescue like that.
Yeah. Well, but overall, I just played well too. So.
Oh, yeah, you definitely did. And running 100 balls. I think you started with a 60 or 70.
51.
51.
Yeah.
So
Then I stalled, and then he had a little opportunity, and he scratched. He drew the ball in the corner, and I says, "Well, I either got to run 80 or 90, put it out, get 180 or 90 balls, and then miss or something, or run all the way out." And I said, "Well, I ran all the way out."
Might as well run all the way out.
Yeah.
77 and 49 before the rack. Shane's getting most of this rack.
I think the one ball's a break ball. It looks pretty good. I don't like it still, but these guys are a little luckier than me.
Oh, the one ball looks pretty good, Earl.
I don't know if you guys know what I meant by that.
I hope you leave the one ball once in a while. You'll leave yourself like a shot like that for a break shot. Don't pass those up completely.
I still say he's not going to miss. The miss will come by a scratch. His next opportunity will be a scratch, I think.
I can't believe how these balls are opening up for him.
He's hitting them extremely hard. No, he's hitting the balls a little harder than normal. I'm surprised he hasn't lost his cue. But he almost scratched on the second break shot a while ago, remember, on the side.
You know what's nice over here, Earl?
What?
We don't scratch. We don't miss a break shot.
Yeah.
He never miss a ball, count.
We never miss a ball here.
I don't think he's going to scratch on this break ball, though. I really don't. This one there's only one scratch here. The ball comes off and kisses it. If he follows it, it can kiss off. But I notice he ain't following nothing. He's stunning every ball.
Yeah,
he's stunning and drawing. He's stunning and drawing every break.
Stunning or
so he's eliminating the kiss and off the bottom rail.
That second.
You know what I mean? He is. Yeah. I think he's trying to eliminate that. I really do.
But you could get this second kiss on the side of the rack too and go in the corner. So
ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Like I'm predicting that the miss will come by a scratch, and that's what I'm hoping tomorrow with Holman. That I'm going to get a scratch or two, and that's all I'll need.
Last year he scratched 3 times on you.
And that's how I beat him last year. So there you go from history. We already done it once before.
So that's your strategy, have him scratch.
Hope he keeps drawing it like he did last year.
Yeah, I know. He's got the Thorsten Holman scratches.
That's the shot.
That's the shot that Thorsten shoots.
He could scratch on that too, but he didn't. See, these guys are afraid. If I take the side pockets off, I'll beat them all silly. Believe me. They're just dead afraid.
What time's your match tomorrow?
I don't know. They didn't post it yet. Well, I didn't go and check yet.
He breaks the ball so open, you know he's not going to miss. You know, once the balls are open the way they are here, you know, what chance is there of him screwing up? You know,
No, he's not going to miss from here. No. I see a lot of break balls, a 6 ball, the 12 ball.
Yeah, he's got
He's shooting the 10 ball now. He's going to draw into the 15 lightly. He's going to take the combination. These guys take a lot of combinations. I don't do that much, but I guess this one, you really have to have a cardiac arrest to miss it, huh? Right?
Yeah.
Larry knows about that, though.
Plenty.
I think he missed a couple of balls over a cardiac arrest, didn't you?
I did.
But, how are you going to miss that? And then he's going to take the 2 ball, probably, or he could take the 11. Here we go again, the 4 ball, multiple choice. Probably come back. Now he went to the side rail. He's going to take the 13, obviously, or, the 13's got to be next.
When the balls are open like this, you can go ahead and get in a rhythm and shoot. I'm surprised.
That's the way I do. I just shoot any ball.
He doesn't. Yeah, once
I don't even try to think when they're like this.
Yeah. You really
I see my break ball, and then I start running them.
You're sure wasting a lot of energy.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. I don't do that a lot. You just put a lot of left on this and spin off back for the 11 ball. No, he's going to draw it. He's going to draw it.
No, he's following it.
No, he went to draw it. Now he's trying to. What is he playing games with me?
Yeah.
Huh?
He's aiming low and hitting high.
No, he went to draw the ball. And I said, what's he drawing the ball for? You're just going to put left top and spin around the table.
Well, you keep coaching him, you know. He's listening to the commentary,
Right.
I think, in his ear.
Just put left
piece.
top. Left top, come off, shoot the 15
Wouldn't that be
inside.
funny if he was?
No, he went back out. That's what I would have
That's
done.
what Cole Haynes said yesterday.
I like doing that. I like going back out in the table. Back out like that. You see how he did that, Tom?
Yeah.
I like doing that. I like going back out.
Yeah, you're in the
Back
middle
out.
of everything.
A lot of
You're
these
in
guys
the
will come
center of
off
the
and shoot
table.
that ball on the side, but you could miss it, you know?
Or you can get a little funny angle on that ball on the side. You're absolutely right, Earl. The safest place is right
Coming
in
back
the
out
middle
in the
of all
middle.
the
Come
balls.
back out. And they're all spread out like this.
Get right between all of them.
Just come back
pick
out.
them off.
Then you can pick a
It's
few
like
off.
shooting ducks.
Yep.
Everything in front of you, no
Yeah.
problem.
He's got, what, 5 shots right now, so pick one. But
Yeah, he's going to commit to the break
he's going to take
balls
one of the
now.
break balls. He's committed to the 14 then.
Yep.
Just
He's
take
getting
the
on
5
this
in the
ball
side. He's probably going to draw over for the 7 now. That's what I would do.
That's what I would do, too.
Yeah.
Shoot the 5, get on the 7 rather than roll up, try to get on the 5. And,
Just
you know,
draw over. You take the 7 now down the corner.
Right.
yeah, this ain't a tough shot on these tables.
Just draw back a little bit.
Just bounce
Then
off
he'll
the
take
rail.
the 5. Use the rail. Right bottom. Now he's got the 5 or the 10. Who knows which one he'll shoot. You have to read his mind.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter.
Taking the 10 ball.
Get on the 5 or you get on the 15.
He'll just roll up slightly.
or on
Real
the 8.
slow. Roll up. Now he'll take the 15. Let's see how he's going to do this.
15, 5, 9, 8 in the side is traditional.
15, 5, 9, 8 side. There you go. Perfect. There's still another 300 ways to do that, though.
Yeah, of course he's going to.
And he messed it up.
Of course he's
Yeah.
going to go like 9, 5, 8.
He messed.
in
No,
the
he
corner.
messed it up somehow.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he shows that he.
You were right. The way you said it is the right way.
Yep. A lot of times these players forget those side pockets from the off angle, but they're really so easy. You know, it's that far off the rail, no problem.
I do this a lot. I didn't do it a lot today, but I do it throughout a run. I'll do it a couple of times. If I run 150 or 120 balls, I'll do this a couple of times at least. Stupid way of getting on it.
This is terrible.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand this.
He's just going to take the 8 now and just go
Yeah.
around. He's such a good shot maker, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
take the 8 in the
I know.
side, get on the 5 in the corner. You don't get on the 5 in the side pocket anymore unless you get on the other side and shoot in the same pocket you shoot the 8 in.
He'll just take the 8 and either come back and get an angle to go back down table and
You
come
want to
back.
get near the rack where you get below the balls.
He'll shoot it with inside with right, come back to the middle near the spot.
He went a little
He
too
hit it
far.
too hard, but he landed perfect. He
Yeah,
landed
he is
perfect.
perfect.
Now he's just going to
Yeah.
stun over.
drift over.
Little bit of left bottom, just a tip off center.
Yeah, he's just going to.
Just below center. He'll just
over.
stun the ball. Just below center. See how he did that? Now he's got one of those funny break shots where he don't have enough angle. He'll have to slam this one. If he doesn't follow it, he'll have to slam it.
105 to 49.
But this has been a lot of fun, really. My first commentary on straight pool. I really appreciate it, Al. Appreciate the chance to commentate. It's my day off. I won my match, so I got the rest of the day off. So I don't mind doing it. If I had to play again, I probably wouldn't do it. But sometimes things you do drain you, whether it's giving an interview or
Well, you're playing the
Trying
game
to
on
talk.
the table. You're still playing the game on the table.
pool's a funny game. It makes you tired, too. But what really makes you tired is sitting in that chair.
Yeah.
They ought to call this game the chair. You know what I mean? The chair. The chair. Because you get a lot of the chair. And you got to know how to come out of that chair and be great.
The first time I saw you, Earl, was in Chicago. You came to the North Shore Billiard Club.
God, that was a long time ago.
You were playing lights out at that time, and then, somebody told me like a guy tricked you in a game, the Rocket Man, in a bar with a short cue or something. He says, "I'll play."
He was a
even."
beauty, wasn't he? The Rocket Man.
Yeah, one of a kind. The man with the
Oh,
plan,
God,
the
was he
Rocket Man.
something. Oh, boy. Oh, he's...
But I remember you beat Tommy Spencer.
he's kind of
handily.
lucky that 6 came over there.
Yeah, I seen better leaves than this.
Hey, you don't think he got a good roll there, huh? You would tell me that was a proper break. He's getting good rolls.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, you get your cue ball off the rail when you shoot this in, and he can get on the other tough ball that's on the rail right now. He doesn't even have to worry about it. Get rid of your 2 bad balls immediately.
I'm going to tell you what. If I get him on tight, I'll play him on 3 right now. He'll be all mine. Table 3. But that's okay. It's the way it is.
Shane doesn't like tight holes. You know that.
But I'm
can
just
have
saying
him.
that I thought he could have rolled that break shot still and didn't have to slam it, There's a way to get out
No,
of
you
it.
could have did that a
Oh,
little better.
whoa. Any more distance,
There's
that ball doesn't
another
go in.
loving cup on that
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
pockets.
I told you these tables are a little too conducive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just a little too conducive. But I like seeing it because people like seeing us run a lot of balls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Time to get on the 4 here. Draw back just a hair.
I know he probably missed
He's
that ball
fine.
on a little tighter table, but at the same time, I could shoot that shot and it could happen for me.
Sure.
So I can't criticize it, right?
He took a bigger angle on the 4. Almost scratched.
Oh, that was tricky, wasn't it? If he hits that harder, it would have went right in.
Yep.
I don't know if that was a little bit ill-advised, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't like him taking that big an angle on it for that reason.
But he sped his game up a little bit. That's what I like doing. Once I get a shot, I just want to go shoot and keep shooting.
Well, you got a few rolls now, and he had a few wobbled balls. I don't think he's going to wobble.
All right,
anymore.
Arvis, he's going to take the 8 or the 9. He's taking the 8.
The 8 opens up all the balls for the corner. The 5, 13.
Yeah, he's
10.
got multiple choice now.
Which one do you shoot here? You shoot the one in the middle always, right? The
Yeah,
5, 13,
absolutely.
Because you can get on either one of the
He's
2
gonna
side
draw right
balls that
back.
way.
Draw back. Well, he's going to take the 10 now, obviously.
I just wanted a second opinion on that one.
He underhit that a little, but still he's all right.
Yeah, now you hold up for the
Wouldn't
2.
bother me none any. A lot of guys will get perturbed over a shot like that,
Sure.
This guy plays a lot like me. A lot of guys wouldn't take this shot right here, but I love it.
Yeah, he's going to spin this in.
I like just getting some shots out of the way. Ooh,
He spun it with a little outside
wow,
angle.
he shot that. It skid a little, didn't it?
Yeah, I've seen you hit a ball like that 1,000 times. With a little bit of outside English, kill the ball, go one rail.
But there's a lot of guys won't take that shot.
No, they're afraid to slow spin a ball. Don't get the concept. He doesn't really follow his ball. You know,
He
he
stuns it.
stun follows.
I hit higher on the ball than him. That's why I'm going to beat him. If he plays me under the right conditions.
I think playing straight pull, you got to hit the ball high.
I know what I'm talking about. Believe me, I played this game so much it was crazy. I had an obsession with it, straight pull. After Hopkins told me I couldn't run a rack, it pissed me off.
A funny story with Danny Harriman. I played him in a straight pull tournament in Oklahoma, qualifier for the U.S. Open. And he ran like 70 balls an hour, and he says, you really didn't know how to play the game. He just started playing. I go to him, Danny, as straight as you shoot, you ever learn the game, you'll run 1,000 balls. He said, I went and I started practicing. I really thought I could run 1,000. He goes, you got me. He goes, I never come close. But he did run like, I believe, 200 and some balls.
Oh, I don't doubt that.
And he got a love from straight pull.
He's a good player. When I played him, I hit him with a 126 from the break.
Yeah, you didn't let him shoot too much.
Yeah, I hit him with 126 from the first shot. He gave me a tough shot too. He didn't give me an easy shot. It was a tough shot, and I came with it and hit him with 126. But I know he's a great player. I'm just glad I got by him. I survived him. Yeah, the best way to survive in this game is just hit the guy with like a 120 or a 150 or something like that, and you'll survive in this game.
Yeah, keep the guy in his chair.
You mean before he died?
Yeah.
Not updated on the graphic, but it is 119 to 49.
This is his first shot, right? He's on a run. He's 119 ball run right now?
Yep.
Good. Well, he's beat me for today. 111 is my best today, so. But I'm glad still 111 is fine with me. But he might have the 150 and out.
Anything can happen on a break shot. I don't care. I
Well,
don't care. This is where
the second
you got to
game,
hope where you don't get a shot like he did in the last rack.
I just can't believe he keeps drawing all these break shots and nothing weird happens. He's drawing this one.
Yeah, it's a follow. That's done follow again. It just looks like he's aiming low,
He's hitting
but he's
in the
coming
middle.
up a little bit.
Wow, he almost kissed off the four on the side.
Yeah, but he's driving that ball forward, Earl. He's not really drawing the ball.
Yeah, he's starting to hit it more like I do. You know what I mean?
You're just going to be more lively.
He's starting to hit the ball more like I'm hitting it. What I do is I aim above it, and then I come down a little. But he says he's still
got the 5 ball.
He's got the 5 straight in.
I mean, there's no 2 balls touching. It's not fair, How can you keep breaking the balls? He's got to know something.
Guy's breaking the balls good.
On this table, the way the balls are opening up for him when he breaks. He ran 305 balls practicing. When the table first got set up, he was the first guy on the table. And it's like this table, he owns it.
Well, still, I know that this is fun to watch, but I still say I can play high level in tougher conditions. Myself. I don't know about the rest of these guys.
Who wins?
I'm only worried about myself as far as when it comes to playing, and I know what my limitations are, and I know I can play on tougher conditions and still run 100 balls. So now if the rest of these guys can't, then you should give me that opportunity to run balls when they can't.
I understand. A different guy wins playing 10 ball than 9 ball. Different outcomes. And different equipment, and just that one extra ball makes a big difference because maybe a guy can't break the ball.
I still say, take the sides off. Play with 4 pockets. Make them generous like these. Not too tough. Just like this. Take the sides off. You'll see a lot of exchanges then. And you'll still see a 100-ball run.
Yeah, you'll see some great shots.
Listen to me. You'll see some great shots, too. You'll see some better shots.
I can't believe you're starting to convince me on this no-pocket table stuff.
Well, there's only one way.
It's starting to make sense to me. You're rubbing
listen
off.
to me.
He got soft to that, Tom. He originally wanted 10-footer.
With no pockets.
With no side pockets.
Well, let me tell you what happened. This is what happened, Larry. This went in this order. When I got the 10-foot idea, I says, well, I got them. Now I found a table that maybe I can control the players on. And then I realized that I couldn't. They were playing good on that too. And I couldn't figure it out. Why is golf, like a game like golf, the players becomes more better players, and they keep making it where they don't score any better than they did 100 years ago. Okay? So now why can't I beat these guys today? Okay? And the reason why is because there's too many pockets. There's too many better players now. They're not better than we were 40 years ago.
Like
Listen
they
to
make
me.
the golf course tougher, they should make the pool table tougher.
That's right. So they ain't tightening the pockets. Listen to me. If you tighten the pockets, you take the shot making out of it. Okay? Then nobody will go for a tough shot. Okay? That's no fun.
Yeah, you
We
can't
want to
go too
leave
tough.
the shot making in it. Okay? All right? And there's only one solution. You have to take pockets away. And once you take pockets away, you narrow down the field to the greater
God,
players.
He's making more and more sense all the time, you know.
So there you go. The last tournament.
I see your logic now. I definitely see your logic to it. It's not makes sense.
You tighten the pockets, you ruin the game. It's not tightening the pockets, it's taking pockets away. It took me 50 years to figure it out.
Out there that
It
want to
took me
make a table
54
for
years
Earl.
to figure it out, Tom.
We'll experiment with this stuff. If someone wants to make the table, we'll try it.
9 foot or 10 foot, Earl?
9 foot's fine.
9 foot's good.
I'm telling you, it's beautiful, believe me. You wait till you see a guy play on these under these conditions. And play with a shot clock and speed them up where they got to panic a little bit.
Of course, we can just like put plugs in the side pockets and.
Yeah, you can put blockers in the sides. That can be done. I think.
They used to convert.
What's his name's
pool
got
tables.
some. You know who's got some? Is Blatt's Billiards. He's got some. Ronnie Blatt. You know Ronnie.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, but they
Say hello to Ronnie out there.
Yeah, they
Ronnie,
actually
how you doing?
they're shut down. They sold the building.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, somebody's got those blockers. I know they got blockers.
The only thing is the cushion going to play the same way in the center of the
Yeah,
table?
that's interesting
No,
too.
it's
I'd like to
not.
see a whole rail made on the table. Really, just one whole rail down
We
the
checked
table.
on that.
They
It
used
won't
to
play.
have tops that they would take off the 10-foot pool table and put, straight rails so you can play billiards on the table. So some convertible top with straight rails. That's all you'd have to come up with. I'm sure, a company like Brunswick would have no problem doing something like that, or Diamond.
Well, even though it's not that easy, Shane's making it look easy. But
Well, he's making it look so easy. He's starting to put us to sleep over
but
here.
obviously he's going to shoot the 11 ball, then the 13. Because if everybody's out there listening, we've got to wait till he gets down to the last 4 or 5 balls before we can figure out what they're going to do.
Well, he works so good going from ball
Well, everybody plays it so
position.
different. Everybody plays the
Yeah.
pattern different.
Yep.
Until the last few balls, then we might play it all the same, sometimes. He's going to put a little bit of left top on this ball and try to get straight in on the 4 ball on the side. He'll put a little bit of left top.
Of course, he's going to aim around center when he puts his left
Like
top
that.
on.
I finally got that one right. Did you see that?
Yeah, he's dragging the ball. You think he's going to go all the way to the rail and out?
He's going to roll to the rail. I'll go off the rail on this one because he's got a little bit of an angle.
You called
There you
it.
go. Now, he's not going to draw this one. If he draws this, I won't believe
He
it.
hasn't drawn one yet. It just looks like he's drawn
Yeah.
it, but
Yeah, he
done-
did. He drew one early and went back
done
down the
fine.
table,
Yeah,
remember?
he had the one. And
No,
then
he drew one and almost scratched earlier, too.
He went straight
No,
down
the
the center
second-
of the table. How did you do
No,
that?
one of them he almost went in the side, remember?
Yeah.
He drew that ball.
He drew a ball and almost went in the side. The other ball that he drew
did. He's
went
only drawn
straight
about
down the
3.
table.
3 of them he's drawn. The rest of them he's hitting the middle.
Middle with a follow stroke.
Right. Just maybe a fraction above the
Fraction
equator.
above center.
So, all these little variations on the cue ball are amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, you can.
And how the pool players can determine how they hit it every time.
If you play 3-cushion billiards, it makes a huge difference in how the angles play, whether you go up and down. And
I don't
the cue ball
think
just a
3
little
cushion
bit.
helps your pool game, though.
I would beg to defer.
I don't. I never played the game. I hate it. And
Really?
And I think it hurts my game. Because the ball's wrong size.
Yeah, the balls are different size. It makes
He
a
hit it on the
difference.
middle again.
Well, it followed.
Well, he's got a good
through.
break going, I'll tell you.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's no 2 balls touching. Every time he breaks the balls, it kind of
He's
takes
taking
the
he's
commentary out of it.
hammering them. He's not even letting up, believe me. He's been watching me
He's
for
playing
sure.
a combo here.
Listen, the way he's separating the balls now, he's definitely been watching.
I can't believe he's shooting this shot.
But he still ain't hitting it quite like I do. He hits it a little bit different.
He's got the one.
hitting it
He's
better,
got
actually.
different shots. He had the billiard off the 14 ball. There was no way to miss that shot. That's why he shot that. There's no way to
I'd
miss
just shoot
that
the
shot
two right
shooting
in the
billiard.
corner right now. See the two straight in?
Yeah, just for fun.
I'll just shoot it right in the corner. I wouldn't
you
even
gotta-
hesitate. Lou Botero would. Lou Botero would shot the two already, be on the 11 straight in the corner.
Lou
This
Botero would have been on a 500 ball run
Yeah,
right
of
now.
course.
I said
He didn't miss.
He
I
would,
post-
he would be breaking down his cue at this moment.
I posted a while ago
We
that
had
I,
him- we
that I
had-
was I was playing in honor of Lou Botero.
Yeah.
He just passed away, and we really feel bad for his family, Sal, his wife.
Yeah, you
we-
have all our condolences from,
Yeah, we really feel bad, and
from the World Tournament.
and I posted earlier that I was playing in honor of Lou Botero. That I was playing. I just ran 111 balls in 25 minutes, and I'm playing in honor of Lou because Lou would have wanted me to play fast and
Machine gun Lou.
fast, you know.
Yeah, he would shoot so fast that sometimes he'd bank a ball when he had a straight end.
Bank a ball when he had a straight. That's funny, Tom. Oh,
Earl was, I mean, Lou was a real funny guy. He used to bring his wife with him to the tournaments, and she was a great lady. His mother of, 5 children he had. And he'd make a joke that she used to get mad every time he told it. He'd say, every night I say,
oh, look at this,
wow,
Tom.
can you
He hit the
believe
ball.
that spin had stuck a little bit?
No, he hit the ball before he come to the rail.
What do you run? 133.
Yeah, 135, 36, something like that.
Oh, he's got more to put up. Okay.
But anyway, the joke was Lou would tell his wife every night before I go to bed, I'd say, good night, mother of 5. And she'd look back at me and say, good night, father of 2. And his wife would just rib him, give him an elbow in the stomach every time he told the joke. Don't tell that joke, Lou. I told you, don't tell that.
The last
But
time
Lou
I
was,
played
Lou
Lou,
was fun.
I played Lou. I never played him straight pull, obviously. His straight pull career was done, and there was no straight pull even to be
For
found
years
at one
and
time.
years,
So, but we played 9-ball a few times, and I beat him most of the time. But because usually he would shoot too fast. But one time, I said to myself, I wonder if Lou will ever beat me. And then I played him one time, and I had him 10-5, 10-6.
Going
And
11.
going to 11. He ran 5 consecutive racks and beat me. I'll never forget that.
Yeah,
I
he was,
said-
he
and
was
I
a
said, Lou,
fooler.
you finally
Sometimes-
got me.
Sometimes he would play really
And
good.
you know what?
Wow.
You know how long it took him to run those 5 racks? Like 10 minutes. I'm telling you,
I
it was
believe
crazy.
him.
It was crazy how quick he did it. But he beat me that one time, and I said, Lou, you finally got me. I never believed he was going to beat me that match. 10-5 I had him.
What's Harriman doing over here? He's got like a combo. He's
I
shooting
don't
at
know.
it.
They shot over here. Let's
Oh,
see.
that's Corey Doolin.
Corey's got some
Yeah,
kind
no,
of trick
You're
shot.
killing me over here.
No, Danny got off out of the chair and is taking his break.
Corey played some
9
kind
ball.
of trick shot. Wow. Did you see that shot?
Man, that's old school.
That really was. Look at this. It's going to block him. Look at this.
Oh, my God.
Did you see that roll? That
That's-
was creepy, that roll right there.
Yeah, that was.
Huh?
But it's so close to the pocket. You just got to be
Yeah,
real
yeah.
careful.
Yeah, but it got a little funny, though.
Yeah, I don't like shooting this 5 into the rail trying to make the 3. I like
Like to
cutting
spin it, right?
Yeah,
Spin
When he
5
made this
over
shot,
there.
I said, damn, he's got a perfect shot on this ball. And this ball came along and landed there. Look at that. What a
Spin the
game, huh?
5 a little.
What a game pool is, huh?
Yeah, he's going to tie something up, too. When he shoots this combo, he's got a chance to tie something up. He can see the 3.
Oh, if he can see the 3, I couldn't tell that. He's fine. It
From our angle, it's hard to see.
looked like he was blocked by that ball. Well, he didn't want to do that, did he?
Well, I think he was trying to knock it up table a little bit.
Danny's
So
back at the
Danny
table.
Harriman's got a shot, finally. And after being in the electric chair for, what, about 40 minutes or something? Or
Yeah, close to an hour.
So, has it been close to an hour?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now this-
Also, Shane's posture
Now, this is the
at this point looks like the last time I saw posture like that was Jim Rempe.
You saying he looks like he might lose?
No, he looked like he slid down, after that loss
Uh-oh.
a little bit. Body language.
Okay.
Body
Just in
language.
the nick of time. It's
He thinks that he might not shoot again now, huh? You got that. You always got that feeling here. Like I said,
I seen Rempe. You know, I know him well. He was playing at the Bicycle Club, one tournament there, and he had Jose 11-3, going to 13. They used to go to 13. And Jose beat him.
wow,
And as he was coming back, Jim just slumped
wow.
in the chair.
But this is the thing I love about straight pool.
We love you, Jim. You know I do.
Yeah, Jim's a great guy. Sure do love him. Anyway, this straight pool. Let's get back to the electric chair of straight pool.
Yeah.
And the guy's been in the electric chair for what, an hour almost, approximately?
Yeah, and the worst thing you can do is let the guy back to the table quick now.
Now he's a little. You can see he's a little shaky. He almost
Sure.
went down and froze himself on the 6 where he'd have been
He's
dead.
going to slow it down a
So,
little bit.
yeah, he can get slow as snails now. If he can
Yeah,
get his
oh, yeah,
claws in him
right,
and get
right.
him over there and get him slow.
You
Right.
need to hit the guy with at least a 50-ball run, something, that.
But Danny should
hurts him a
draw.
little
He should
bit.
draw right into the 5 here. That's what I would do.
Well, they go in the corner, but you're right.
Draw right into the 5. I finally got something right. There you go. I'll get a few right. But he landed funny
a lot
here.
more than a few, right?
He landed a little bit funny here. He's going to have to take this ball on the rail, but he's going to be against the rail.
Maybe he gets rid of
He might have
two.
to take the 8 right away.
He might have a dead combination
Yeah,
on
right.
the 2 ball.
If the
Yeah.
combination goes, I'd shoot it.
Well,
'cause he
you
can't-
should get this ball off the rail first, and if the combo's
He's
dead.
going to shoot rail free. This is crazy right here. This is. Wow, that was risky.
He shot rail
Wow.
first.
You called it, but that's a risky ass shot right there, I'll tell you. There ain't no joke about that. But anyway, you can roll the 1 ball in,
He's
Or the
going to shoot the
4.
4.
or the 8.
Got to shoot the 4 and get above him a little bit. Looks
He's got to
like
come back out get the balls in the corner. He's got to shoot the 2 or the 15 in the corners.
He's got to move one of those balls. You're absolutely
He's either
right.
got to move them or shoot them in the corners. He's shooting the 4 ball. He's going to stun and draw around the 1, I guess. See, I know how to play a little bit.
Now that you got perfect on this 11, you got to shoot it. It looks like you can spin it in.
But these, I still say these guys don't play as aggressively as I do. I take harder shots all the time. I love taking the harder shots, and then it just makes everything easier.
It gets you in a rhythm, too, when you shoot a little bit harder shot. You're not
I
afraid
shot,
of them.
when I ran the 111 on Johnny, I was just getting up making everything. I didn't even care. I think that's the best way to play this game. It's kind of carefree and just shoot, Really is.
Yeah, Danny Berruti was making a comment to me about Dallas West, how he would play a traditional style, then all of a sudden he would shoot some funky shot that you wouldn't expect him, like he'd bank a ball and, just you wouldn't think a guy that plays straight pool like his style would do that, but he shot a lot of difficult shots, just kept the run going. He would scramble sometimes running the balls. Other times he would pick them off, traditional. But he can run balls either way. He said when you scramble, you can force a run of 100 balls.
Try to hold the ball.
That's
Wow.
a
Try to hold
let-up
the
stroke.
ball.
He looks a little shaky.
No, he tried to hold that ball.
That was a let-up stroke, let up
Right.
on him.
Well,
His fingers are a little sticky
Well-
from sitting so long. You get stale over there, That's why I train so much.
If you
I run a
ever
lot.
get to Des Moines, Iowa, go to Big Dog Billiards in Des
Yep.
Moines. You
Been
got the
there.
greatest guys came here. Both owners came and played in the World Championship.
Yeah,
Brought their pet with them. His nickname is Pet. He played in the tournament. He plays very good, Sam. So
Yeah, they are nice guys.
We're
Yeah,
thinking about having a
great
Scotch
move.
doubles there with me and Dennis Hatch and Rodney Morris. And
Oh, it's
Johnny Archer.
a great room, great food.
I've
great
been there once
everything.
before. I've done a couple exhibitions there. I've actually been there twice.
They got a 10-foot
They've-
table there.
they've
They call
been-
it Big Dog.
They've been very good to the players. They really have, haven't they? Huh?
Yep. Yeah, I highly recommend you ever in the area, you stop there.
Well, Danny made a perfect shot to put a break ball on the 5 ball, and then he landed perfect to get those 2 balls we mentioned that you had
Right.
to shoot in the corners,
Yeah,
and he
then
missed the 2 ball.
Yeah, he got perfect and then let up his stroke on it.
You see, this is where when I get back to the table, I just start shooting. These guys think too long.
Yeah, that's why he waited too long
Well,
to shoot those balls.
he's
He was afraid of them.
a
And
little,
then,
a little leery on this shot,
what's
too.
the difference if you miss it now or miss it later? You have to get rid of those problems. Don't be afraid. You're either going to miss it right away or you're going to miss it later. If you're on the shot, shoot the shot.
Yeah, I think even when you're groggy, you need to get up and just start shooting. Been sitting there forever. Just get up and start shooting.
I'll tell you one thing. If it ain't working, you're supposed to get up there, change your rhythm, speed up a little bit. Don't get bogged down.
Well, Shane's played another one of these break balls. I would have shot the 2 and drew back and played different, but I said everybody plays different, and I do too.
He's so good at this one rail position, he thinks he can keep getting away with it. Like you said, it might catch up with him later on.
I got a message here in at the booth from.
I told you.
Yep.
Earl,
we got
listen
away
up.
from him.
Come on. No,
Earl, can you hear me? Earl?
I ain't begging against him, but I know it's the wrong way to play them shots.
Listen up. I got a message here at the booth from Jarrett and Connie.
Yeah.
They say hi, and they said to call you your new nickname, the Go Kid.
Well, I want to say hello to Jared and Connie. Thanks a lot. Jared's one of my students, and
Real nice people.
he really loves the game. He plays the saxophone, and or I think it is a saxophone.
It always makes such a big difference when you're teaching somebody and their eyes light up when you show them something, that they,
Yeah, it is.
They said, man, I wish I would have taken a lesson long ago, they
He's come a long ways. He's playing a lot
comes
better.
around.
Everybody wants to get better, and you gotta watch the best players and learn off of their little techniques,
I think he told me he was on a world tour or something with a group now.
Oh, he
Out
is?
of the country, yeah.
That's great. Congratulations. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
That's what he told me when he was here
He's
last
a great
night.
musician. He's a hell of a musician.
Wow.
I'm honored to teach him. I asked him, I said, is it harder to play the saxophone or play pull? He said pull. So, he got away with another one there a little bit, didn't he, Tom?
Yeah, there was a chance to scratch there.
Don't think there wasn't.
He got that second kiss that time, but he didn't get it full enough. He's dodged a few bullets, and Danny's helped him a little bit.
Certainly just helped him then, missing the ball like that.
I'll see you a little later. Going for a
All right, Larry.
little nourishment.
Thanks, Larry.
SS mein Kind.
All right, Earl, you got me back. Let's go, Ratchet Jaw. At it. Let's go at it, Earl. What is he doing here?
He's going to shoot the 15 in the corner.
He's got a few shots. He's got the 15, the 11, and the 2. And the 12 looks like maybe. But, it's hard, like you said before, it's hard to commentate this when the balls are all there like that because you got so
can
many
shoot
shots.
the 2, stop, break with the 7.
I never know what I'm going to shoot when I'm like, let's just start shooting, Knock a few off and then try to figure out if I'm in trouble.
we noticed that. And just firing them right in the hole.
I think I like shooting the ball in the corner and bumping that ball over there because it opens up a little
He's
something.
going to break the 6 out a little bit.
I like that shot. There's a lot of guys won't shoot that shot right there.
Yeah,
I
think thinking is overrated. A lot of times you can think yourself stupid.
Now he's got to take the 1, obviously. He's going to take the 1. He can look all day. I'm telling you, he's taking the 1.
Yeah, he's just looking for his next shot.
They're looking for a lifeline. I don't know what they're looking for when there's only 1 shot.
Well, you got to play position at another shot. That's how you keep your run going.
He can look all day long. There's only 1 shot.
The 1 ball and get
1
on
ball on the
7?
side. I said that. What?
Yeah, but
10
do you play
seconds
shapes
ago.
for the 7 or the 2 ball?
10 seconds ago, I said 1
I
ball
guess
on the
he's
side.
looking for the options of how many balls he can get out of what shot he wants to
He's
shoot
coming
next.
up.
It doesn't matter. That was the shot right there, 1,000 out of 1,000. So
Yeah.
there was senses to
I
walk
think
around.
you're
Look,
supposed to shoot the 6
I did that
here
last
and
night.
go
Don't
into
you
the
remember
rack.
last night I was going to walk around
He's
the
gonna
table
go
and look.
into the rack
And I
here,
says,
no?
wait a minute. I'm just wasting time. So I just went back and shot the shot. And I got out of line, too. I did.
Wow,
It's
he tried to
funny.
bust him up a little bit there,
Yeah,
Tom,
he's
and
starting to loosen up. He's shooting shots like he just cut the 6, one rail
it's
into
the best way
stack.
to play. Is just to go ahead and
I
play
think-
relaxed.
But I think he missed his hit into the stack. He just
He's going to
extended
hit the 9 ball, 1 rail with a little inside English here.
Good shot. Good call. It's the right shot. Oh, if the 8 goes on the point, he's getting lucky there. Nothing's good.
That ball could have got stuck right on the point. Ooh.
Earl, you shoot the 11, then take the 8 out of the equation right away?
No.
He's shooting the
He's gonna
15.
shoot it and draw.
Is that the 15 or the 11?
11 and draw.
15, 11.
Just stop right there. Stay here. Do some work. You know, get rid of these balls first. The 8 ain't doing you no harm there.
He's got the 10 ball and the 3 ball for a break ball. I like the 3 ball. It's a little bit higher in the stack. I don't like hitting too low, but there's no scratch on the 10.
Yeah, the 10 might be a little higher than the 3. It's hard to tell from our angle.
You calling it lower or higher?
I think they're about
What are you
even.
calling that?
Pretty close.
I'm calling it lower, the 3 ball than the 10.
The 3 is higher than the 10 or the 3 is lower?
Lower.
This sounds like
I
Price is Right.
I call it the opposite way.
The only way we could tell is if we look at the table directly from here.
You know what it is?
Well, I got a camera
You're
just
actually
about-
right. The 10 ball was slightly above. It doesn't look like it on the screen though.
Well, this ain't my first rodeo. You know, I've been doing this for years.
You're actually pretty close looking. I'm looking at the table now.
now. Yeah, that's what I thought.
But I said the 3. He would choose the 3.
Well, now how would it look if you would have shot the 8, L? You need the 8 to get on your break ball.
This is the easiest out in the world to get out on the break ball, right?
Yeah.
Go down table.
Notice how he picking up his speed now. He's ahead. He's feeling comfortable.
I
And
couldn't even see that far ahead, Tom, to use that as
He
a
still
break
didn't
shot.
create enough angle on that shot, but he can stun it.
There was
you
too
can go.
many.
You can go 3 rails. You can go 1 rail.
He's
slide
just
up.
going to stun the ball to the middle of the table.
Yeah.
He actually didn't go far enough. I would have got where I could roll down there.
Well, he can roll this with a little inside English, go to the side rail, and get
He's not going
close
to do it. He's going to draw it
Yeah, he's going to slide over.
He's gonna
looks
draw
like
it
he
a
can
little
cheat the pocket a little
because it might slide if he follows it. You know how it slides off the rail and it don't come off all sometimes.
bit. Yeah.
When inside it doesn't. You know what I mean, Tom? Ball reverses it a little bit.
Yeah, it just sits there and spins.
But that was a big mistake by Danny Harriman. You got to come out of the chair and do something. At least run 100 balls or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you when a
Put
guy's
yourself
hot
back
like
in striking
that,
distance if you get another
you
chance.
gotta hit him with something. You know, that's what Darren Appleton did with the kid Filler. You know, he kept him in the chair for a while, and then the kid made a couple more mistakes.
Got up and he
Jason Shaw didn't do that. He let him
Jason
back to the
played
table too quick.
Jason didn't play his game. I never seen him play like that. But
Scratch
Yeah.
5
It happens,
times. He
though. It
scratched 5
happens.
Yeah,
times the boot.
you lay an egg every
it
once in a
happens.
while,
I can
even
come
if
in and
you're
do it
that good.
tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do that, but I'm not sure.
To be honest with you, I thought Jason was one of the favorites to win this tournament.
Yeah,
the way
I
he's
do
been
too. He's
playing.
one of the best shooters I've ever seen.
Yep.
He's one of the best shooters ever. Uh-oh, here it is. One chance. No, the 14 saved him. Side
Maybe.
pocket again.
Maybe.
Yeah.
See?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Every time it's a side pocket.
I'm not sure he has it.
Yeah,
Might have
he-
a little bit of a hard shot at the
He,
14.
he does, because he would be a lot more upset if he
Yeah.
did.
Okay. From
Yep.
You know, just by his body language, he's got the ball. Could have been debt.
And not a ball touching again. He's really hammering that break today, I'll tell you that. He's taking some chances, on the break.
Yeah, he almost got caught up in the rack there.
But you know what? He's actually the chances his cue balls wound up real good though.
Yeah.
Really,
I like shooting a 2-ball here and
being a
coming
little
down
more
for
aggressive
13.
paid off.
Yeah, but I think it's a little too close for comfort having that cue ball resting up against some of the balls in the rack like that.
okay.
But what do
Yeah,
I know?
that happens. It happens.
He's hitting the break shot his own way, but I think he's been watching me, and he got a little more aggressive since he's been watching me because I am a little more aggressive than most of these guys with the break shot.
You know,
What you guys do share?
you could shoot the 14
Secrets?
here.
He's
The
going to
13
stun
or
into
the
the
4.
stack. I would stun the 4 right into the stack. But
I shoot the 1
he'll take
first,
it on
get
the
a
next.
better
He'll
angle
take it on the
13.
next shot. Yep.
You know,
He'll shoot the 1. No,
get a
he ain't
little-
got to do that.
Yeah, he's getting a
He
little
tried
better
to do
angle
it.
on
He
the
did.
13.
He did. He wanted to get on the 13. Is what he was trying to do.
Well, he did. He did get on it. He's already got a break shot, so
He can shoot.
all you got to do
the
is
6.
draw a little bit and split the 2 balls there, the 2 stripes. This
I
way
like
you
drawing
break
this.
up the
Sometimes you
5.
can miss this one.
Yeah, but that's how you break up the stack.
I know, but I don't like that one.
Notice one other
as
thing.
much.
When that ball came and ran into the break shot, all it did was take the place of it.
Right.
15, yeah.
Yeah.
And if
Saw
you
that.
hit that ball full, don't worry so much about running into a break shot when you're breaking out balls. A lot of times, the other ball just replaces it and you still have a break shot. That's the tip of the day, Earl.
Yeah.
10 minutes with Tom. That's the name of the book, Gene's gonna
I'm
write.
starting to think this game don't matter until you get around the last 4 or 5 balls.
No. That's when you have to slow down and make sure
But
you
there
get
are
your exact angles and fall on the break shot the way you want to, so you can hit the break shot with as much authority as you want.
You know, those 125 ball runs by Mosconi sounded impressive on the 5x10.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
I was thinking, I says, it'd be harder for us to run hundreds on the 5x10. I still think
No question.
you get more tired slugging those balls. You got to hit them all a little bit harder, right, Tom?
Yeah, it was different equipment back then. You know, and if you start knocking the balls up the table, it's a lot harder to pocket balls.
Yeah, you've got to be pretty good. I played on a 5x10. They had one here. And I kept trying to run 100 balls on it. The closest I ever came was 99 balls.
That's Earl's new professional pitcher.
Wow,
Right
how'd they do that?
there. Jared sent it in just now.
Jared, how did you make me 30 to 20 years younger? I don't know how you did that.
The lighting.
It's amazing what Photoshop will do.
But anyway, I kept trying to run. I only wanted to run 100 balls. I kept trying every day. The closest I came was 99 balls. And
And it had tight pockets too, I bet.
yeah, it's 4.5. I think they were a little smaller than the ones Mosconi was playing on, the pockets. But still, I didn't do it. You know what I mean? I tried it for a couple.
You know something?
About a year.
They played the World Tournament with tight pockets back in Greenleaf Stadium at Moscone.
I remember back in the day in 3-cushion billiards, a 1-point average was like professional level. Now that 1-point average is like not professional level. It's like a 2, 2.5, 2.5, or 3.
Yeah.
Is it the same thing with straight pool? In other words, everybody was trying to make the 100 back then.
I think we're
And
running
now-
hundreds easier than they were now.
Right.
That's
So is there
because
like a standard or
I
anything?
think our conditions are better.
Like, is there an
They were-
average?
They were playing on thicker felt.
There were tournaments, I heard, straight pool tournaments where not many guys ran 100 the whole tournament. But, you're talking, I watched Dallas West run 100 every day for years. Every time I went up to the Rockford once a week for 3 years, he ran 100 every day.
But could he do it in competition every time? That's the
It
difference,
seemed
Tom.
like it.
Now your nerves are going to hit you a little bit in competition.
Yeah, I think that if there was big money in pool, guys could loosen up a little bit. But I think the pressure, you work and try to raise a family, and there's not a lot of money in pool, which is an absolute shame. The players deserve to get paid as well as any professional. These guys live on the table, guys like Shane Van Boening, Dennis Ercolo. You paid your dues for 100 years.
Earl Strickland.
Yeah, I spent 1/4 of my life on a pool table. That's for sure. He almost got the kiss then. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It almost got the kiss for the bottom round.
The
But
kiss of death. You catch that ball coming off
he's
the
not
short
getting
rail.
all those little kiss of deaths we get, is he?
No, he's too early in his straight pool career to get
I like
those
this
kisses.
break better than the last one.
He's breaking the balls. This is every time they've been separated, every ball, but they're a little bit of a cluster this time. But
Yeah,
he's
but
broke
it's
the
a-
balls well.
it's
His
a
break
little bit
shots
of
have
work.
been really aggressive, most aggressive I've seen. Right, Al?
Yeah, but the cue ball's a little looser than what it was last time. It was kind of pinned up to the rack, almost married to it.
Does he have 187 before this rack or 167?
We got 167 to 57,
67.
Shane Van Boening right now.
Oh, that's another thing I meant to ask you, Earl. How are your eyes doing? Do you need reading glasses? Do you wear
I don't see
contact-
very good close up, but I'm all right still. I'm doing all right.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think the close-up really matters a whole lot, in pool. Well, the only thing that I found is when I'm racking 9-ball, I don't freeze the balls. They don't
Can't
move.
see them as good as
You
you.
can't see them.
Yeah, I can't see those little spaces. You're right. Not as good because you're looking close.
Yeah, you slug rack yourself when
Yeah.
you're over 50 all the
No, I
time.
agree with that. But my eyes, remarkably, are pretty good. They really are for my age.
It's probably all the working. You're constantly using your eyes.
I refuse to use glasses. I keep trying to see good.
I try to
I
read
won't go to
without 'em,
glasses
too.
until I absolutely have to.
Now, but how about reading glasses? Do you need
I
reading
use them
glasses?
once in a while with some fine print, but I won't use them for more than a few seconds or not even a minute.
Right. Like you can still
I
see
need
with
'em.
good lighting.
I keep trying to, yeah, with good lighting, I can still see fine.
Good lighting, I can take them off and read.
So what I'm trying to do is I want to keep training my eyes to see as long as I can.
Good move.
And I think running helps my eyesight too. My exercising, all the things I do, it helps me.
Yeah, like, Siegel said he never saw Crane wearing glasses. He knows he didn't wear glasses, and he didn't see him wear reading glasses. I'm sure he did at home. But when he was at the pool room, he left those at home.
He trained his eyes. He kept training his eyes, like me.
Yeah, you can exercise your eyes just like anything else. Meanwhile, we got to tell stories because Shane keeps running balls.
Tell us some road
stories. Well, I got a story.
Tell us some road
I
stories.
got a fact for you, actually, not a story.
All right.
And it is, if you take those side pockets off and somebody plays me a race to 1,000 with like 20 seconds to shoot, I'm going to promise you're going to need a doctor when you're done. We need an oxygen tank on hand for sure. Because I'm going to put you in a coma.
Earl Strickland coming at you.
And it ain't going to, it won't be standing around coma. It'll be you watching pool balls fall in.
Talking about a coma, Danny Harriman was in a coma. Gee whiz, thank God he made it out of that.
Yes.
He was pretty sick there for a while.
Yeah, he actually
or you'll
was
put me in a coma. Somebody will
coma.
put me in a coma. There's guys that can play. I'm not going to deny that, but it's still a little bit too easy.
Yeah, but there are guys that have the titles that you have.
But it was still too easy.
You didn't get those titles just standing around watching.
For some reason, I still think if it would have been harder, I might have won more.
I'll tell you what, you got another
That's
chance to win a title this week. You're playing really well, Earl.
Yeah, I'd like to see you snap this off.
Yeah, but you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
If the game would have only had 4 pockets, I might have won more tournaments.
Yeah, well,
I'm a great shooter.
Unfortunately, they changed the game.
Yeah, but I'm a great shooter.
Well, you take away the side pockets, you really got to shoot.
You've got to shoot a lot more.
Yeah, there's no more of this rescue me 13 ball.
Look at that 13, you'd have to get that in the corner. See? Right. You'd have a little bit of a problem here if that ball wasn't there, if that side wasn't there. Huh. But how many times does the side bail you out after the break?
Quite a bit.
Happens a lot, doesn't it, Tom? Actually happened with Archer a while ago.
You'd have to change your break
All right,
shot.
listen to me. When I was playing Johnny a while ago, I hit a break shot. I had a tough break shot where I couldn't get it off the stack, and I hit it kind of bad, and a ball come flying down the table, and it hit the point and left me for the side, and I shot over.
And that was the ball you needed.
Yeah, and it kept me on the 111 ball run. If that side wasn't there, I wouldn't have run those 111 balls, and it was my fault. The side saved me there.
Well, if the side wasn't there, maybe that ball would have just rolled down the rail
Interesting
into
the
a
way
corner
Shane's
pocket.
playing these last couple balls here.
I don't think it matters how he plays them. He's going to get on the ball. So.
Well, he chose not to leave the 1 last. He's usually in the 13 at key out.
I like that, too. I don't like being down there shooting, trying to get on the ball.
I got news
That's
for
the
you.
right shot.
Shane is a runaway train right now.
That's the right shot, Tom.
Yeah, he's going 2 rails to the center of the table, keeping his angle. You got to get near the side pocket, right around the 3rd diamond on the side rail.
Does this thing have the time on it? What time is it?
No, I didn't. Well, they started, 5 o'clock?
Man, what time is it right now?
It's 7:04.
7:04. I think I might have to go or I'm going to turn into a pumpkin.
You hit the diamond.
All
just
right,
like
whatever you want to do. We don't want to
I'll watch this last break shot. But anyway, this has been great. It really has, Al. Thanks a lot.
Oh,
and
you kidding
your
me?
name, I forgot.
Gene.
Gene.
How you doing?
Thanks, Gene.
By the way, I just want to
man.
point out before Earl leaves, if Danny had taken Earl's advice and shot the 11 when it was available, those 2 rolls together, he might still be standing at
I
that
said
table.
to separate those right away.
Yeah.
Remember? I said go back out.
Right.
And get
He was right there.
He went the other way and shot it and messed it up, right?
Well, he waited a couple.
He should have got it right away.
Right. He waited a couple of balls, then they tried to play for it. That's where he missed.
Well, I'm glad I got something right. But
If
anyway,
you got a position in a shot you don't like, and you're perfect, shoot it.
Shane
You're
needs
either going to
9.
miss it now or later. What's the 2 balls going to make a difference?
I tell you what, you better be ready to come out of the chair. Here's all I know, and do something. You know what I mean, right, Gene?
Like
you better be ready to come out of the chair.
If you can get out of the chair.
Well, even if you crawl out of that chair, you better be ready to do something.
You didn't seem like you wanted to get out of that chair last night. You were falling
I was
asleep.
watching the British Open for
I know you
50
were.
minutes. I gave up on the match.
Well, there goes the 9 of them.
That was a little shaky, too.
Look at this. Uh-oh.
This ain't automatic here.
No, he's got the 2.
He's got the 2.
The 2 bailed him out.
Yeah.
The 2.
He leads the life I dream about.
Yeah. I would have got trapped there. But he still had the 9, a little funny shot. But
yeah, he's going to shoot the 2,
he
get
ain't
on
going
the
to miss
3.
the 2. He ain't going to miss the 2. It's a full pocket, looks like. Even if it hits the rail, it'll go. Because the tables are pretty conducive.
Stay away from the 10 ball. Nick that 10 ball.
He could.
Whoa!
That's what he was scared of. See, he was favoring the inside. He was favoring that inside of that pocket.
Might only had half a pocket there,
and
or 3/4.
Right, playing the rail.
Now, Danny's had 3 innings. This is his 3rd. Okay.
That's too many.
He should
the
be
way
at
I look
150.
at it, if you get 3 innings and you don't win, it's your own fault. The way these tables are playing.
On a 150-point match, I would agree with you. 3 shooting innings with an open
with
table.
Open table shot.
When it's not a safety.
Yeah, it's not a safety battle.
But a 200-point game, I think you need 4. 5.
I know, I agree with you, but still 3. You got to. If you don't get it, you still had a chance.
Yeah.
You still had a chance.
Yeah, you can't cry too much about it.
No, you still had a chance, right?
No, but I like to cry.
I do too.
I never would have guessed
Just
that.
not real tears.
Right. Yeah, well, there was a guy that cried real tears. Does Earl know him?
Was it Mikey Siegel? Not his joke.
No.
Yeah. He never cried really. He cried a lot. He was a funny guy.
It's a different kind of crying. When we say crying and pull, it's more like complaining about the rolls.
He was one funny guy, wasn't
You're
he?
not allowed to complain about the rolls. What fun is it?
He kind of shot this first shot kind of weird, didn't he?
Yeah.
I thought he should have rolled it. He drew the ball.
Already. You're gonna
Listen,
shoot
he's supposed to roll that ball. He drew it. He's shooting a 3-way combination. What is he shooting this shot for?
I don't know what the hell he's doing.
Why don't he just roll the 12 on the... I really can't believe he shot that. Now he tied those up. And he's drawing it out now.
He just wants to get up there and start hitting balls, but you got to have a little bit of a plan. Because these balls aren't open the way they normally are when Shane breaks.
I like this. He's going right into him. 15's there. He had a block. He had a saver. I always have a saver
Safety
there.
valve.
Yep.
Safety valve, insurance ball. I heard it all so far.
Yep.
But
Now
I've got to go home.
I've
got to go. My girlfriend's probably expecting me soon.
Relax. Be ready to play.
Yes, sir.
Good luck
get
to
some
you.
sleep. What time do you? Oh, you don't know what time you played.
I still don't know. I'm gonna go check, but if I don't know, I'll find out on the internet.
They're not going to tell you until the final match is over.
They have another match. What's the next round?
Darren Appleton versus Mika next at 7:30.
Wow. That's the last match?
That's the last one.
No.
Figure 2 hours after that, they'll probably have the results and ready to rock and roll.
But if Shane loses this match from her, he will be one sick puppy. I'll tell you that.
Well, Danny would have to run them all the way out.
He might quit playing straight ball if the guy runs out on him here.
Well, I think everybody can run out here, this left. Everybody can run more than 100 balls left in this tournament. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You ain't safe. You're never safe.
Right. And I think,
capable
everybody's capable of running over 200, too.
And,
if they're right and the balls are rolling right,
you're safe when you got the last ball, right, Tom?
Yep, that's the only thing.
Then you're safe. So he's going to use the 9 ball or the 5 ball for the break ball. But it's all immaterial to me right now. I'm going to go. I want to thank everybody for listening and thank Upstate Al for all his commentary and all his hard work. Al really loves the game.
You guys are doing whatever you do. I can't commentate on this match.
If we had more guys like Al, we'd all be rich. That's for sure.
Yeah. Thanks, Earl.
And then
and
Tom,
streamers, you were here for Earl.
Tom Karabatsas here. He's the greatest Greek player for years. Now he's lost that title.
Yeah.
Who's the title now?
Thanks for pointing it out to me.
He was the greatest Greek player in America.
There's a Greek, you see him
forever.
in the Moscone Cup. He plays real good.
Now they got the Canopolis guy. What's his name? Monopolis?
Oh, Bill?
I can't pronounce his name very well, but he's a good player.
Monopolis, right?
No, he's talking about Econopolis.
Oh, Nico?
Yeah.
Oh.
No disrespect to Nico.
Game.
Yeah.
He beat me at the U.S. Open, but I still don't think he can
I've
beat
never
me.
been a full-time player. I always worked and played pool, and if you don't play this game full-time, it's hard to compete with guys that do.
Yes, it is.
Just like that, you know.
He's
I know
got a
what
little
you
hiccup
have to do
here.
to get to the top of the game, and I'm not willing to pay that price that Earl pays. You know,
Earl puts his time in, boy. I'll tell you that much.
Well, I don't only practice a lot, I exercise a lot too. I'm 54 years old. I'm playing like I'm 20.
What do you got coming up, Earl? You got exhibition coming up you want to make an announcement about? You got
I got there's one coming up, but I haven't scheduled it yet. And but
you're heading to Germany, aren't
I
you?
think it's a private exhibition. My next I'm having an exhibition with Efren in Germany in September.
September.
cool.
But it's always a pleasure to play Efren. I learned so much from playing Efren.
He changed the game when he came here.
And
you know, all the English and kicking the ball and kicking safe.
yeah, I learned a lot from him. I must have played him 300 times. I had to learn something.
Was that you out in Vegas that threw the towel in and bowed down to him after you
Yeah,
made
I gave him
that
the
back
last
V
9
shot?
ball. I didn't make him. It was kind of a long shot, but I
Yeah.
said, "Hey, you kick a ball like that, you deserve it."
You got it. That's the famous Z
Yeah,
shot that
I
he
couldn't
kicked in.
believe that match. It was 14-14, and he played safe, and
that was
he played a good
unbelievable.
safety, and the ball fell in. So I said, "Man, I got him."
Yeah.
I'll never brag or pray or never get ahead of myself like that again.
Yeah.
You kick that
That's
and
one thing.
backward, cut it in
That's
the corner.
one thing Efren taught me. Don't get ahead of yourself. I think a lot of things can happen in this game.
Sure can.
And what a great player. Efren's still playing good. 60 years old. I know exactly how old he is.
Yeah, he knocked off the one
He won
pocket
the one pocket.
invitational out
Of course,
there in
one
Jersey.
pocket's his game right now. You don't have to be a ballpark, a great shot maker as well in one pocket as
Right,
you do in
everything's
other
just
games.
within the half of the table.
And his
there.
break ain't, he never was a great break, but Efren can still play. He's such a great thinker that it's going to be hard to get rid of him. Only death will get rid of him.
Yeah.
That guy's a great player.
Hey, he
Don't
gets
ever
lucky. What did he say? He gets lucky a lot.
don't ever kid yourself. That
Yeah,
guy's
I know.
unbelievable.
I know he is.
Yeah,
Danny
it's
Harriman
fun
gets
to
out.
watch.
You can't believe how much I learned from Efren. It's just crazy. But and I took it and implemented it in my own way,
Yeah,
But-
that's what you have to do. You got to copy players. I'm sure you learn stuff from Buddy Hall. And
Efren taught me how to kick the right speed on balls.
yeah, that was the difference.
I learned
that's
that.
huge. Kick
That's
speed,
one of the
safe.
things I learned from him more than anything. And how to cut balls. Cutting balls. After I played Efren a few hundred times, I was a better cut. I cut balls better than him, I think.
Down the rail. Yeah.
Yeah, now I cut them better than him.
Yeah, I think you do.
But anyway, I learned a lot from him. Really, just using more of the cue ball
Great
with the
player.
spins.
Well,
letting the
he's a great
spins do the
player,
work.
Earl.
Letting
Yeah.
the spins do all the work.
He's a great player.
Yeah, he
but
really
we got
is.
a great player sitting right here
Yeah.
in the booth.
Yeah, I ain't done yet either.
No, you ain't done. You ain't put
But
on
anyway,
this. The last time I spoke to you, you said, I'm not going to put on a headset like this until I'm ready to retire, until I can't see anymore.
well, every now and then's all right. Not everybody
no,
gets
no.
a thrill out of it, I'm sure. But
On a regular basis, I'm talking about.
when I'm totally done, I'll put one of these on. But I'm telling you, it'll be a while.
Yeah.
Unless I get ill and die or get sick and can't walk or something, or go blind or, something really detrimental's got to happen to really stop me.
Well, just remember
And,
the door over
and
here
it's
is
not
always
impossible.
open.
I know that everybody has
These
problems.
great players had tables at home. They say Luther Lasser, the day he died, they found the balls
Wow,
out on the pool table.
I didn't like that.
Is that right?
He died on the pool table.
Well, no, but he was hitting balls earlier that
And
day.
you know what
'cause
shot I would shoot here? I wouldn't even look at another ball. I'd shoot the 15 in the corner.
You don't like the 3 in the side?
No. Because the 15's a bigger pocket. You can hit the rail and make it.
Yeah, if you have the right speed on it and a good touch.
No, he's taking it through.
Of course,
though.
this ain't it ain't the hardest shot in the world,
No,
this one.
It ain't, but he catches the point, he's in trouble.
There, good. At least he's got a chance to. Well, he landed a little
Some
funny
of us
again.
mortals, Earl, we got to go for different shots.
He's either got the 15, I can't tell. I mean, the
I don't know
11.
if he's got the 8.
No, he might not have the 8,
No,
but
he
he's
can't
got
make
the
the 8.
ball. He's got plenty of balls to shoot in.
He's got the 11. Just shoot the 11 and stop. But anyway, I want to thank you guys again for all your hard work. I'm going to get out of here and go to
Thank you,
Forest
Earl.
Hills. Go jump on the subway.
Like you've been doing this your whole life. Earl.
Go jump on the subway and go have some dinner.
Just be careful.
You guys take care. I'll see you tomorrow, all right?
Thanks.
All
right,
watch
bye.
the wires.
The great Earl Strickland is playing some great pool here at the World Open. 3 runs his last 3 matches, over 100 balls in each match. With a few 50s sprinkled in there, too. Amazing.
Well, you know, it's always a pleasure having Earl in the booth. And, you know, he did.
He's going to try to move the 1 ball here. No.
His insight. He's a little loud on the mic. That's just the way he is. But his insight into the game is amazing. Like yours, Tom.
He's sort of like my sister, you know, like when I'm having a conversation with her on the phone, you can tell for sure. I'm always saying, like, yeah, uh-huh, yeah, okay, you still there? She'll ask me every once in a while. You know, she holds the conversation going, and Earl can definitely do that. He split the balls pretty good. Ball still stayed a little tough. But here's where Earl's like, you know, just shoot the 8 in the corner, 10 in the side, you know, whatever, you know, just keep shooting. Get rid of that 14. When you move to 14, it opens up the pocket on the 1 ball. Gene, what do you think of Earl?
It was Earl's straight pool commenting debut, right?
Yeah, I thought he did a good job. We got to get a little insight to get in Earl's mind and how he plays the game. And, you know, surprising he likes that high break shot like this 15 would be, you know, perfect for him. Yeah, I think if you can shoot the 14, I think you do it. Why take the 8 off? That's 1 more ball you can play position on.
Well, when he's not listening to...
He wants a straighter angle on it. He's got a plan. It looks like he could get straighter than I thought. Maybe he can draw back for his 4 ball. Yeah, that was shocking to see Shane miss the ball. You know, he sort of spun it and sort of stuck a little. It might have skidded.
Tell you what, at this rate that Danny's bouncing around the table, Shane doesn't have to win this game.
Oh, no. Danny's a great player. He plays straight pool well. If he gets loose, gets the feel of the table, all you really want to do when you're playing pool is get into the match where you feel like you're fighting. You know, once you're fighting, then you can accomplish different things.
Going back for the 5.
I like this because you don't want the 1 to get on the break shot. It's too close to the rail. It's too hard to predict. You know, so if you get a little straighter on the 1 ball here, you know, 13, you can come close to where your cue ball needs to be. He didn't get quite straight enough on this. Rather than try to hold this up for the left back corner, you might let it run for the side pocket or the right corner. If you're going to kill the ball, you want to shorten up your stroke, you know, just, you know, poke the ball in the pocket and kill the ball. You sort of went right in the middle of everything. Right. As we say in pool, the 50-yard line.
And I'm trying to recall, I've been looking at this table all week, and Danny's missing that upper left-hand corner pocket. I think it was the first miss I've seen up there. Could be wrong, but seems like those pockets have been taking everything.
Yeah, 2 things. You got to look at breaking off the side pocket here.
Uh-huh.
You know, if you can shoot this ball and just follow with a little right-hand English, get past the side pocket and bounce off the rail.
Right, he's of your mind.
Yeah, you're better off doing that than sliding across. I mean, it's almost a guarantee you're going to get on this angle. That's really smart. It's really smart. That's how Dallas taught me to play. You know, take what the table gives you sometimes. If you watch closely in that Joe Balsas Irving Crane U.S. Open final where Crane runs 150 now, He's got the same type of situation. He's got a break shot sitting out there, and he gets the wrong angle on the key ball. And he immediately, just shoots the break ball and gets on the ball in the side pocket and goes 2 rails behind the rack, breaks him up. So, it's a good thing to, if you want to go into their archives and, watch for that, you'll see Irving Crane, how well he, played the game, a little bit of
yeah, that is. You watch that one
insight.
Forever.
Yeah, you learn something every time you watch it.
Always, I always haunted by the look on Joe Balsas' face. He looks to break up that cluster, and he misses it. And he kind of looks at the camera, and and that was the turning point of the match, actually.
Yeah, he went for a lot of dead balls he shot earlier, and then he missed one. And then Crane just got into his trance. It looks like Danny's starting to at least get into the game here. He's starting to play pool where he's comfortable. It's pretty much it's your last shot. So it takes away the thought process of worrying about it. You got to do something right now. There's no more waiting. No more. Maybe I'll get another turn to the table. This is definitely lucky to get this last turn. Of course, you're not going to go into them here, but you'll get an angle on the 3 ball so you can get into them.
When you said, of course, and by the way, that
was terrible.
Can he see the 3?
Yeah, you can see the 3. It's a thin cut, but you're
He's
right-handed, you can reach it.
Don't he?
Yeah, he's got the 10 ball here too, with the bridge, but you don't want to use the bridge. You're going to shoot the 3 because you can reach it over the side of the table. But at least you got to look at the other balls, you know what I mean? Just in case something looks right to you. You want a short stroke and go into the 7 ball. Nice shot. He's got the 7 ball out for a break shot. But he's got to move that key ball. He's looking to move the 7 ball, which is very surprising.
Yeah, I understand.
Trying to get it closer to the rack, kick it in.
Oh, he's kicking it from behind. Okay.
I know Chuck Norris, that's all.
What is, he got a patent on his feet are called the left foot of this and the right foot of that, or I don't know, something about law.
He's got a patent on his feet.
Yeah, it was something I was hearing. It was, just like a slogan like Pat Riley did with the 3-peat.
Right.
Well, you're straighter than this 14. You're never going to get straighter. Why not just shoot it before you shoot this 11 ball? You put the cue ball in the same angle. I don't see what good it is to lead at 14. Maybe that's what he's going to fall on off the 2 ball. Just going to hit this with some left English. Come 1 rail up the table. Could have gotten on the 5 ball there. Yeah, he's just going to bounce off the rail, draw back a little bit. Now he's going to play position for the 5 off the 14. That's why he left it. He had a plan. Oh. Why is he trying to get on the 1? Why not just get on the 5 ball there? Okay, regroup a little bit here. If you don't keep your angles, it's called the line. You're on the wrong side of the line that you need to go for position. Like, he's headed up toward the rack when he pockets this 1 ball, and you don't want to do that. Imaz Said created an angle there. Did you guys see that? What a great shot. don't think the crowd
No,
understood that
they
shot.
didn't understand what just happened. Not really.
Yeah, he shot a Massey shot and created an angle coming back, brought the cue ball back. The cue ball was supposed to be headed toward the rack after you pocketed that ball, and he got it Masseying back. So that's what I'm talking about. He knows this is it. You know, this is your chance.
Yeah.
He got a little straight on this shot again. But he was trying to get an angle where you can go to the rail and just bounce out. I think you just follow this and break off the 7 in the side. You know, you can't fool around with this. I don't like drawing this back to the rail. And
Oh,
he's thinking about drawing back to the rail.
he's showing us a low cue as if he's going to screw it back. Nope, no, he's...
Oh, don't do it.
No.
He's looking to get back a little further, but could miss the ball, and there it goes.
He tried that same Massey shot, you know. It's like, come on.
Shane
man.
makes this 15 ball 15 out of 15 times.
Yeah, he made it harder and harder, you know, in his mind. He kept thinking how to do it, and he kept making it more difficult and more difficult. And he was halfway home at 97 balls.
Shane took his break, so we're going to elect to go over to camera 3 until Shane gets back. There you see Corey Dool up at the table.
Any idea what the score is?
I think the scoreboards are all facing the top cafeteria because they're actually doing some kind of scoring with that. But I can take a glance. Hang on.
I'd appreciate that.
Max Everly finishing in the top 16.
That was Corey Dool just ran out. We saw the last shot here. There you have it.
We will have another TV match in a few minutes. And our players from the 7:30 round can get ready operator. Mr. Ricky and Mr. Wispiski can come to table 27.
Yeah, Corey Dool is one of those players that gets much better as the tournament goes on. He just starts getting himself in stroke and he plays better and better. When I first saw him start the tournament, I thought he was playing horrible. He was winning, but he wasn't playing nowhere near what he could be.
Corey Dool defeated Max Eberle by a score of 200-31.
Wow. Max is a hell of a player, too.
Uh-oh, he's going to get straight here. This is going to be funky.
Yeah, you got a little bit of angle. You know, he's going to get to bounce it in. What's Shane at, 93?
No, 83.
83.
183 to 96.
So he's 17 balls.
Right, rack plus 3.
So that's exactly how you count. 100 balls is 7 racks plus 2. Yeah, that's 98. 7 times 14, 98 plus 2 more. He's shooting the 3, and it was the only shot, and all the balls seem to be tied up. He's got to roll the 3 in and run into the 13 so you can shoot the 6 ball.
I'm not on.
I hear you.
We hear you.
Okay, then I'm on. Nice to be back. Had a little respite, a little nourishment. The food's great here.
Food's fantastic here.
And we have a visitor.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, that's Sandy. And she used to be here a couple of times a week, but she's working a different job now. And she stopped in to say hello to everybody. Lovely young lady.
Thank you, Larry.
What's your high run, Sandy?
I don't play any straight pool.
She plays one pocket.
Wow.
Yeah, she's pocket apiece player.
That's it.
Cool.
I do know a little bit about straight pool, but I prefer one pocket. It's my game. It's actually my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one pocket's a great game, no question
Right.
about it.
Sure is, but you really need to know a little bit about every game, I think. It helps.
All the games help each other, to
You
quote
beat-
my friend Flacco.
Yeah.
He would say that
Yeah.
all the time. All
You
the
beat-
games help each other.
You beat a few people here.
I beat a few people here. I did pretty good, you know.
Right, yeah.
Maybe not in the long run, but overall I can hold
Right.
my own, I think. I know the moves.
I know you know the moves,
I have
kiddo.
all the moves.
You sure do.
I feel like I learned from the best, though.
Me.
Anyway, this is a wonderful place, this tournament. The place looks beautiful. Steinway looks great. The walls, the red, I love it. It really looks like top-notch over here. And the bar, they did a great job, Manny and George and Anna. Anyway.
And don't
looks
forget the
fantastic.
mama, Maria. She
And
cooked
Maria.
Who
the
really
stuffed peppers
was
for us.
really the iron lady here.
She's fantastic. Maria will really take care of you, and I mean, she's old school. She's that Greek kind of woman. She takes care of you. She makes
Yeah.
sure you're all, you know, the hospitality is right there. She's fantastic.
Yeah, it's good to hear. There's
No,
always
they're
a
great
woman
here.
at home taking care of everything. No
You know,
question.
pool players need women, for sure, to take care of
Do
them.
they?
The
Yeah.
world needs women. Thank God. Thank God for them.
I love all women. I do.
I love women, too.
Here you have a first right in.
I'm kidding.
It's all right. It's allowed today.
We might have a woman president.
I don't know. We'll see about that. We're going to go see who comes in last minute like Obama did in the last couple of the 2 elections ago. He came in last minute and won it, so you never know.
Yeah, that's very true. It's whoever captivates the crowd.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, we don't worry about that because none of these politicians are helping with pool right now, so
Yeah, they should have good parking for pool players.
Oh.
we need a pool hustler. That's what we need.
They say that
I think
Johnny
we- I
Irish
think
was
we-
watching the TV one time and President Nixon was on
Yeah.
doing an address, and Johnny Irish said, "Could you imagine this? President of the United States can't run 3 balls."
It should be a requirement.
Yeah.
They'll know some strategy, that's for sure.
Wow, if that goes in, I'm shocked.
This one
No,
is
those-
dead.
This one, too.
The
here
loving
on
This is
mine.
cups.
live.
Those pockets.
He's got it down. He's got the speed down.
Tom, give me some audio.
Testing. I'm not on.
Okay. God, you guys just continue.
Keep talking.
Okay. So rack +3.
Arachnophobia, from the Greek word arachno, which is spider, phobia, which is fear. Together, fear of spiders.
This ear.
My big
Well-
fat Greek wedding was on TV.
Oh.
on
Yeah,
HBO.
it's on a
Well,
lot.
see, I have a confession to make, Tom. I do speak Greek, but
Oh, wow.
you're about 3,000 years too young.
You
which
learned
is-
ancient Greek?
I just died
Oh,
somewhere.
No, this is what it was. Somebody hit the volume on here.
Yeah, now I.
All right, you guys are rocking and rolling right now.
now-
All right.
Somebody
I knew
like
Al would figure this out.
the guy named Upstate Al might have put his arm on it.
No, 6 is dead.
No, 6 is hot. Yeah, hot.
I can't
I
hear
might
me.
have turned you down a little bit.
Right.
How are you now, Gene? You all
Yeah,
right?
okay.
Okay.
Better.
Okay, let's get this match. How many balls does it need total?
He needs
17.
this rack and then 3.
Okay, but he's got the whole rack from the beginning here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
Here he
Yeah,
goes.
it
He's in
looks like
position.
he's gonna do it right here.
Looks like he's going to close it out. It puts him in 197. You need 3 more balls, as Gene was saying.
So to give him more of a plus here for the wonderful hospitality and Steinway Billiards. The ancient Greek word is xenia, which probably is about the same. Hospitality.
I don't know about, I don't speak Greek. My wife, of course, speaks Greek and 5 other languages. And whenever she wants to talk to her friends or
Look at this.
I don't know what they're saying, so
No, okay.
no idea.
3 balls. You roll this 8 ball in,
Yep.
you kiss, 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 scratch in the corner. He won't hit it that hard. It went through the ball. One more, and we're done.
Yeah.